Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Thank you so very, very much for being here. I surely do appreciate it. It is a stupendous Saturday for some booty. Yarr. Now that I have this this new microphone set up and everything, I can actually make different sounds with my voice without it just peaking anytime I do anything other than talk. Thank you guys for being here. I'm super excited. We have a very special guest for the session, Ina. Thank you so much for being here. Very excited to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, the better half of Alakazam here. Literally being represented by the differences in characters, I think. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Alec. Much love, buddy.
We'll
Thank you for letting me steal your significant other for the day. I appreciate you. But with that, who wants to get into the recap?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Will with the resub. Oh my god, dude, 16 months. Holy shit.
That's Will bribing so that he doesn't have to do the recap. I'll start as well.
That is fair.
Okay, so we were on the ship. We just got back with all our booty, and we were in a heckin' big storm, and we had to do our very best to stop the ship from going down in this storm. We had to tie things down. Monty screamed at the ship, and Ruby turned into a squid to try and see underneath the water. And eventually we did come out. But whilst we were in the water, we heard this strange voice, which passed an invitation to go visit them. And then in the evening, a strange creature appeared and murdered our captain. And then he attacked Ruby wrongfully and accused her of having the compass. And then it went for speed. And then we had to fight it. And then Speed became the captain.
Very accurate.
He did
Very
indeed.
good.
And what a captain. What a captain he will be.
Yeah, and that's where we ended.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, very good. That was one person contributing to the recap, so I'm only giving out one reroll for the session, but very good.
Boom.
All right. Well, you're leaving out one teensy tiny bit of information. If anybody wants to clue us in on that, I'll give you a reroll.
We're on a pirate ship.
I mean, that's accurate.
We're looking for the casino that we were planning to rob.
And who told you
That
about that
is
casino?
The voice that we heard in the storm. Well, technically, I didn't hear it because Ruby was getting thrown into the air as an octopus, and then she got really confused, and so she totally missed it. Also,
Yeah.
I had the sounds muted and didn't unmute it in time.
Can octopus hear? Do they have ears?
Either
That
way,
is
I
a
totally
great
missed
question.
it.
We need a biologist.
Quick, biologist.
I'm literally putting that in the Twitch chat now. I want to see what everyone is saying. Does an octopus have ears? I really hope I spelled octopus correctly. And ears.
They have to have something, right?
Not necessarily.
That's fair.
Do fish have ears?
Oh, you're blowing my mind right now.
I've watched a lot of David Attenborough's versions of the deep, but I've never gotten into whether or not they can hear us.
Would it not be like sonar, like whales and dolphins?
Well, but whales and dolphins are mammals, ma'am.
True.
Do lobsters
true.
have ears?
Okay.
No! What are you doing? Right, okay.
So if Alakazam says that they can hear, I believe it because how much my husband watches documentaries about the ocean, and he has thalassophobia, so he watches these religiously. So yes,
Doesn't mean that they hear through their ears though. They could hear through their butthole or something for all we know.
Well,
doesn't mean they have ears.
Their beak is where their butthole should be.
Nature's awesome.
You learn something new every day. Well,
I hear my butthole. Thanks, ampersand. I'm
thanks,
so glad you hear your butthole. I'm very glad I can't.
Poor Lolly hears it all the time.
Paul, what does it sound like? Yeah, he does.
Right.
Poor Lolly.
Well, what else would you expect from a show called Booty, folks?
Asking the hard questions. That's really what I'm here for, is marine biology lessons.
Well, let's go. Who that was Monty. That was Monty that gave that part. Monty, you can take the other recap there.
No, I did not say that. I believe that was Captain Speed.
Oh, was it? Okay, sorry. I was trying to get Captain Speed's title upgraded on the overlay, so
Which looks fantastic, by the way.
I'm glad that you like it, buddy. We'll take inspiration.
That does look really good.
Did we say that Monty was first mate, or are we just?
It's up to y'all, I guess.
I mean,
Somebody's aiming for a promotion.
I think I'd rather make it one of the other crew, because then we can leave them with the ship.
Fuck! There you go.
You got to come with us off the ship. So if the first mate and the captain ditch the ship,
That's very true. Because then, like, while the captain is sleeping or otherwise occupied, the first mate needs to be at the helm.
yeah.
that was a really nice way to let me down, man. Thanks, I like that.
I'm sorry.
Like,
You're
we
the
just
cook,
do
though.
not want
No,
Monty to
you're
chat
too
anything.
important to be the first mate.
You're first mate of his heart.
There you go. You're his cabin
take
boy
that.
for his upper ventricle.
I'll definitely take that.
That's a promotion. Somebody's getting a raise.
Something's
I
wrong.
am the ear to your octopus.
Oh my god. Somebody put that in a quote, please. Let's go. Okay, so folks, we are starting with a little bit of a flash forward. Not too terribly far in the future, I would say about a week. You have gathered yourselves and your crew, and as the sun rises on the session, we can see the Captain's Honor making its way to the southerly passage of a large fleet's not really the right word, but caravan of ships. We'll say pretty massive swath of them. There is anywhere from 10 to 15 vessels following after, a good deal behind a massive riverboat. And I mean utterly massive. This thing is large enough to traverse the sea. The ship itself looks like a veritable building as it prowls across the waves. And the escort that is following it is not a military escort, it's not a protection escort. It is the ranks of casino goers that are currently in attendance at the Halcyon Hotel and Casino. As the Captain's Honor makes its way towards the outskirts of the cordon, there are a number of smaller vessels that are marked differently from these vessels that are following the ship. These are clearly the protection of the vessel, though it needs not a significant amount. There is a number of small cutters that move in to kind of block off the Captain's Honor on either side. The ship is slowed, and a rowboat is sent from one of these small cutters over to the vessel. I will leave it to the party to determine how they wish to greet these people. As we see them off in the distance approaching, Ina, how would you like to describe your character on one of these rowboats?
So, at the helm of one, standing at the top, would be a very tall, about 6 feet, golden yellow tiefling with massive ram's horns adorned with different jewels and golds. Big purple hat on her head with a large feather. She's dressed as kind of in the same kind of typical fashion that you would see of other seafarers, but the clothes themselves look very well made and of a nice material. And the one thing you notice as she gets closer is that the dark eyes that she has actually have no pupil, no iris, are just fully, completely black.
Very cool. So this entourage with this new tiefling, this new coming tiefling to your vessel, arrives at the bottom, the crew are waiting on the word to toss over the ropes so that they can climb up, Captain.
I just kind of wave my arm at them. They understand.
Absolutely. They throw over the ropes, and yeah, I will step back for a moment so you guys can introduce one.
Ahoy!
Oh. Hello, little pirates. Took you long enough. In very swift movement, she will get up to the deck. I see you've gotten my invitation.
So that was you.
Not very many people have this accent, no?
Fair enough.
Welcome to the Halcyon. I am Captain Hargoth Hammerstorm.
Pleased to meet you. I gesture to myself and say, Captain Speed.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then I kind of open myself up so that the rest of you can introduce yourselves.
On you go, Monty.
No, you go first. Go on.
So Ruby's a dwarf who's clean shaven, and she has a parrot on her shoulder called One-Eyed Larry, but he has 2 eyes. And she's like, "Hey, I'm Ruby at your service. Nice to meet you."
Hello.
I'm Monty. Monty Beefcastle, nice to meet you. Welcome aboard the Captain's Honor, the finest ship in all of the Jeweled Seas, kept to a very high standard by me and the crew.
He's a small halfling who's shaped like an upside-down triangle. Skinny legs, really buff on the upper half.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, massive. He's never done leg day, but he's done. My word, has he done upper torso and arm days? He has
Monday.
multiple scars on his chest. And yeah, he's not the most attractive male, but he thinks he's stunning. So there we go. He's a small, shaven-headed, ratty-looking, upside-down triangle halfling.
Hargoth will just kind of laugh a little bit, very musical, showing a little bit of fang as she smiles. Oh yes, this is a very wonderful vessel that you have here. She'll gesture off to this just massive floating galleon a few hundred yards away. My vessel, of course, the Frozen Heart. But,
Beautiful, beautiful.
thank you. It's been for generations here, you know. Like things a little old school, but that's not what we are here for. Not to go to my ship. Surely you've heard of the Halcyon Casino, no?
Speed had. We did a roll for it, didn't we?
Yeah, I believe so.
Has Monty been there before?
I don't think you passed the roll.
No, I think
Probably
it's
not.
only-
Sounds about right, to be honest. So yeah.
It's by reputation incredibly hard to get into. People wait for what we said, weeks, months. Just very well connected people. It's kind of like trying to get into like the nicer part of the Bellagio.
So, Captain Hargoth, why us? Why choose the crew of the Captain's Honor?
Well, of course, you said that this is the finest vessel in the sky or sea, no?
Yeah,
Absolutely. As he sort of kicks away a dead seagull that is just by his foot.
He's like, yeah, we keep it very clean and hygienic here.
Oh, you are so charming, lethal pirate. She'll just like pet you on the head. No, if we're going to talk business, let's do it somewhere more to my style and liking. Come, get on the boats.
Lead the way, Captain.
She's very pleasant to watch leading.
Real quick, thank you for the raid, Jesse Evans. That's lovely. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
TYG fam, thanks guys.
Yeah. So, where do you have the rowboats take you, guys? Hargoth?
Okay. So the rowboats, as they approach, you see, lines of other rowboats, people waiting to get in. But Hargoth just goes straight past the guards, who all just greet her very formally, and gets you right into the private entrance to the club, to the High Rollers.
Yeah.
High Rollers, Ruby. We've done it.
A little bit of a change in soundscapes here as we enter into what is certainly unmistakably a much high-end part of the vessel. As described before, it is an utterly massive riverboat. It's huge. It's a sailing casino. The upper deck is more reserved for the upper clientele, but as you are making your way past the, we'll say, miles long of rowboats, you can see folks from all walks of life in line, from your commoners to your nobility. There is individuals here willing to spend and, let's be honest, lose coin in the most fantabulous of ways. And you guys get to get right past the line, all the way up. You don't even have to take a rope. They lower a set of stairs down into the water that kind of drifts on the waves for you to walk up this nice velvet carpet to a reception area where they nod to Captain Hargoth and ask, is there anything that you and your companions will be in need of, madam?
I will require use of my penthouse, and I'm sure they will require rooms for the evening. No?
Yes, your vault suite, my lady. Am I to understand that these were the others that are taking the castle suite?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I took the liberty of reserving a room for you. Should be much to your liking.
Oh, well, thank you very
kindly.
much.
As we're like walking, like Ruby is like very like watching, like she's like acting like nobility would, like because she's a dwarf and she's like she knows how that kind of. So she is like literally playing up to the whole like upper class thing, and she's acting very prim and proper and minding her P's and Q's as much as possible.
Oh yeah. Did you guys like change before y'all came? So you're like wearing your Sunday best, or are you just coming as you are?
Do we own Sunday bests?
You own a lot, so.
Yeah, Monty would. I don't know. He'd be like. He'd still be topless because he's put a lot of work into that upper half. So, but he'd have like smart trousers on and like pants for the American.
I know what trousers are. It's okay.
Friends, and some nice shoes on the go. But yeah, he's also got just a little bow tie on as well, just because Party Boy from Jackass and days gone by. Yeah, just something like that.
Hargoth will kind of look them over. I will change in my accommodations. I'm sure that you will find yours more suitable to dressing appropriately. Just kind of looks them all up and down.
Yeah, this is my finest regalia.
It's the most I've seen him wear in years.
Perhaps we will meet in my private tables. And I'll gesture to the staff to escort them when they're done, once they've checked into the rooms and everything.
They bow. Is that when you take your leave, Hargoth?
Yeah, she just to let them have a moment to talk and.
Yeah. So the receptionist looks to I'll say Ruby or Captain Speed, probably. Either one of you, probably just in that general direction. A little bit expectantly. The matter of your room has been taken care of. However, there is still a manner of payment to be requited. As non-members, we are unfortunately required to take a down payment on the establishment here.
Right, so you take your boat and you come over and you grab a bunch of people and demand them to pay. What are you, some sort of pirates or something?
Yes, Monty.
He gives you a very wry smile. He gives you a very wry smile and says, "This will cover your gambling money here. I'm asking for..."
Oh, that's fine. Gambling money. Monty's not allowed that. No.
Yeah, he's saying that you need to convert some money over to chips because you're going to be gambling, basically.
Oh,
cool.
sorry, I'm new to this. I don't know how these things work, and
What's
apologies.
the levy? What's the buy-in?
And thank you so much for the resub, buddy. Much love, man. Thank you. The buy-in for chips, so it's all going by gold. They're expecting, probably 250 per person for buy-ins for most tables. It's not like each hand is 250 gold. It's like if you're going to be coming to these high-end tables, you're going to need to be showing off a little bit.
Didn't we just get a lot of platinum? So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you'll
we're
get a fuck ton of gold.
absolutely, dude. We're fucking loaded. We got this. We've got so much money.
okay, so,
And
a
a lot of assets too. We got shops and.
Ruby's scribbling in her little notebook, trying to figure out how much we can waste, and she's like, "Yeah, no, right, okay."
She's got my grandma's checkbook.
Yeah, no. Ruby's literally, she's because she accidentally wound up buying a blacksmith, and it just kind of spiraled from there. But yeah, so she's figuring it out, and she's like, "Would 250 do us, lads, or do you want 3?"
Nice.
I mean, Jeremy's back in Peridot making us money, so I mean, we could afford to let loose a little.
Yeah, we could always send over a seagull to pick up some more for us should we need. We got it. Don't worry about it.
300 each. Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm happy.
Why not have some
Captain,
fun?
you happy?
Why not have some fun? We'll go 500 each.
5?
Fuck it. Yeah. Make it 600.
No, we'll stop at 5 months.
Nah,
Sorry.
Yeah, we've been
Sorry,
through
Captain,
it,
I got
lad.
carried away.
It's okay.
We've been through it. We have been through it. We deserve to let loose. Let's go. 500.
All right, let's go. So you hand over 150 platinum pieces. The receptionist, if they are surprised, they are very well trained and do not show it. They just accept it willingly.
Oh no.
And then they hand you over 50 chips each. Obviously, the denomination is just to make it easier to carry around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hand you over. I'm gonna say 2 keys, one key and then one backup, just in case one of you wants to go off from the suites. And they direct you up the stairs actually to where you can see there's this. It's not like a literal tower, but it is a tower-like structure that juts out off the back of the vessel. You saw Captain Hargoth disappearing towards the middle of the vessel, and then. You did hear them say the words vault penthouse. You guys were given the stern castle. Is that stern? Is stern back or is port back?
Aft is back, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aft is back.
Yeah, because aft and ass sound the same.
Ass
That's why I
castle.
remember. Yeah, the aft castle. That's really where I would stay.
Oh, okay.
That's it. No,
Sweet.
wherever the vault is.
All right.
Yeah, aft castle. Yeah.
The aft castle. Then with that, they direct you up the stairs where you find the most luxurious of suites that the 3 of you ever did see. There is fresh fruit provided in a bowl. There's wardrobes with multitudes of attires that you can try on. And I'll let you guys kind of think about what you would want to make yourself ready with, and we'll pivot over to Hargoth as they make their way into the interior of the vessel. Captain Hargoth, where do you go?
So Hargoth would arrange for them to have a high roller table room where they can have some relative privacy. So when they rejoin her, it would be her and her personal guard, who would be a man just a little shy of her height with the horns, with dark hair, named Leetpool. Very silent, just stands kind of by her side, off to the ways like a bodyguard would. But she would have changed into just a cocktail dress covered in citrines, just very sparkly, but still have her hat as she sits at the table, just waiting for them with a drink.
Fantastic.
She'd have like food and drink provided, kind of a whole big nice spread.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Luxury.
How does the party choose to enter into the scene? How you guys looking? Y'all taking the advice to heart, or what's going on with that?
I actually think Ruby's gonna have a little bit of a problem if she's gonna be like confronted with a wardrobe full of like fancy cocktail dresses, because that's not her jam at all. So she's gonna be.
I feel like it would be there'd be unisex stuff in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like,
so,
of multiple, yeah.
That's what I was thinking, was like she would have taken the time to like pull different bits of what she wants out, and like maybe that she's got like an oversized shirt and like some leggings, but like she's found like a tighter blazer, and she's kind of it's smart, but like it's not too femme. It's like kind of like in between. It's, you know, she's still a
Awesome.
dwarf, you know, so yeah. But she's gonna try and look good.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, dwarves absolutely have different ideas of gender than humans do, given that they all basically look the same unless they just decide to shave their beard off. And you can do that as either
Ruby
gender.
wild shapes hers away every morning. She doesn't like it.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Monty and Captain Speed, how do you guys choose to appear?
I'm gonna go just full on James Bond tux. A sequin gold top hat, a monocle, which is just the bottom of a beer bottle, and I'm also going to have a cane with a lobster on the end of it, but this lobster has 2 huge ears.
That's amazing. I love it.
So you're saying they can hear you choose them out of the tank of other lobsters?
Exactly that. So my lobster, my all-hearing lobster cane is what I'm going to be twirling as I enter the room.
Fantabulous. And Captain Speed, the last to enter this room, how are you dressed?
So I'm wearing exactly the same thing I came on the boat with. The only difference is the bandana's off. The hair's slicked back, kind of like mine is right now in real life.
Ah, nice.
So it looks like this. And just to give it like a tiny bit of a formal look. But I spent a decent amount of time in my room, probably rethinking how I got to this point and knowing my ways out.
Totally valid. Well, as Captain Hargoth has explained, there is a fantastic spread out on this table before you. There's enough room on this large private table. There's like curtains draped around it that you're pretty sure is just to hide the wood of the ship and make it look, you know, significantly nicer. And it does a good job. There's incense burning that gives off this nice, like, very comfortable, it's not like a powerful magic, but it's like a calming agent that they've infused with the good stuff. You're feeling the environment begin to kick in. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a casino, but I lived in Vegas for a year and some change, and I spent my fair share of time in, let me tell you, boy, they do not let you know what time it is or where you're at when you're in there, and you can definitely tell that they are doing that here.
No sunlight.
No sunlight at all. Yeah. Go right ahead, guys.
Welcome, lethal pirates. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
I want to sit close to Captain Hargoth if there is a seat available.
How tall are you?
He's a little boy. He is like, I don't know, like 3'8" or something like that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Something in that region.
It's tall for half.
So he's basically staring her right in the chest.
Look, he doesn't make the rules, okay?
No, that's perfectly fine. So there's, like a little table. It's a card table kind of setup and situation, but the dealer or the attendant would be standing a few feet back against the wall waiting for directions. Obviously not going to be just playing by herself quite yet.
Right. Yeah. What do y'all do?
I immediately, not knowing how gambling works, just throw in like an indeterminate amount of chips onto the table.
Oh, you are a man who likes pleasure before business, I see. Very well. And she'll just kind of...
It's a fucking casino, isn't it? Isn't that what we're here to do?
Indeed it is. I will just crook a finger at the dealer to have them come over.
Yeah, they immediately come over, start getting a fresh pack of cards unwrapped and putting them on the table.
Nice.
So as they're dealing us in, she'll just kind of casually to you all. So, you fashion yourselves pirates, yes? Tell me of your exploits.
Where do we fucking start? Captain, take the lead.
Monty, we all know that you're the best at this.
The dealer will take bets at this time. You can type into chat or you can tell me. That way we don't get off track with the...
How many did we
Yeah,
have?
50,
50?
yeah.
We had 50 each, yeah? Okay.
Oh, they
I'll
have
throw 10
50
in.
chips?
Yeah, they have 50 chips each. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll throw 10 in. What game are we playing?
3 Dragon Ante.
Okay, well, Ruby will put 10 in as well.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Got to make a statement.
No, right. So Ruby will be like, well, if the governor of Peridot asks, we're legitimate businessmen these days. You know.
Oh, are you closely acquainted with his governor?
We got him under the thumb, if you know what I mean.
That's cute. Tell me another. She'll put down, seeing you all put down 10, she puts down a respectable 12.
Ooh, all right.
Doesn't even look at her cards.
Let's have
Monty
everybody
will put
roll.
13 down and you'll throw another 3 in just because he doesn't want to be outdone.
Let's have everybody roll proficiency
rolling?
with 3 Dragon Ante. If you have it, then you have it. If you don't, you're going to be playing at a disadvantage.
Skills. What we doing? Proficiency.
Mm-hmm. I know that Monty
Nope.
and Captain Speed both have a game proficiency that they got to choose at the start because they picked the pirate backgrounds. So they picked either Liar's Dice or 3 Dragon Ante.
It was Liar's Dice I chose.
Okay. So what are we rolling instead?
D20.
Just a D20
Mm-hmm.
into the tower.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody, please roll a D20 into the tower.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to like this character sheet over here to see what because I'm using a stat block, so I'm not sure.
Oh, your proficiency bonus is +5. So you can just click little +5 and then drag your D20 into... you see the little dragon tower in the right-hand corner? That's the tower. You can just drag the dice into there and it'll make the roll.
Oh, okay, so that didn't roll what I just did?
No.
Okay.
No, it'll show the result in chat. Otherwise, it doesn't store it.
Haha.
How do I
Oh my-
roll with
Sorry, folks.
proficiency?
Learning.
Do you not have the? Do you not have it on there? I can add it for you there real quick, bud.
Yeah, you can add it for me real quick. That'd be great.
Well, I remember taking Liar's Dice, but it's not technically on here. So if you'd like to give it as
You can do that.
was
No
it
problem.
3 Dragon Ante or whatever it's called?
Did
Dragon
that
Snap.
do anything, Derek? I just see...
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says-
The tower doesn't
Okay.
show you guys the result. It shows me the result.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Cool.
I like to do that because it removes the expectation from the party members depending on what they roll because I know what the DC is when you guys don't. But I'll tell you right now, you, Monty, Captain Speed, I'm still waiting on a roll for you, but when I get that, I'll finish my thought.
That's fair. Are you adding it to my sheet somewhere?
It's already on there. It's in your skills.
Oh, it's in my skills. Okay, I was looking in the wrong spot. There it is. Hey.
Oh my fucking god, that's insane. Okay. Monty and Ruby, you both do about the same, and you're new, so you're probably chalking a little bit of it up to beginner's luck, but you're pretty happy with how this goes. You beat the dealer. You don't beat Hargoth, though. In fact, Captain Speed, you almost did. You got incredibly close, but by the skin of their teeth, and I will reveal now how it went.
Ooh.
Monty and Ruby both got 16. Captain Speed got 23, but Hargoth got a 25. Both Speed and Hargoth got natural 20s on that roll.
Wow.
Nice.
So how does this hand play out? How do y'all? I'll kind of step back now, and when I feel is appropriate, I'll ask for new bets and stuff.
Well,
So Hargoth doesn't look at her cards. She just kind of, just sits there very casually, holding her beverage and, encouraging them to talk about themselves. And just, every round as it goes through, just continues to put more money in. Like, doesn't pay attention to how much or what.
Monty will just back up Ruby with what she said and just be like, yeah,
We're legitimate business people. I'm sure that's all we are.
and he will, as he reveals his cards, he's just going to go fish.
With or without ears. No, I'm just kidding.
With or without.
He goes, does that make a difference if it's got ears or not? Does that mean I win? Which is better?
She'll just pat your head again.
Perfect.
He'll like purr like a cat, like an absolute weirdo.
I think as the round goes and you guys really are trying to emphasize the legitimacy of your business, and
we always say it with we're legitimate.
I think
we're building a mafia in Peridot. We've bought lots of shops, and we're basically getting a monopoly on the area so that we can yeet all of our salvage goods from piracy, but legitimize it. So it's basically a massive money laundering scheme. Yeah. So it's legitimate.
I think then coming to the end when she finally does flip her cards over and wins, she's like, let's cut the bullshit, shall we? You weren't invited here because you are legitimate business peoples. What do you consider yourselves, lethal pirates? Do you think you've earned that title?
Captain?
Well, I don't think they want to hear about our legitimate business. Say legitimate like it's in air quotes. How about a story then? And I tell the story of fighting that flying shark creature.
The shark wyvern.
And then making it into the armor that I'm currently wearing. And I flipped my cards, mildly disappointed that I just barely lost.
Have we got weapons on us, by the way?
No shot.
Or not?
No shot. No
Okay.
shot.
Yeah, we would have probably had to leave them on our ship, probably.
Yep, 100% left aboard the vessel.
All right, cool. No
you
worries.
would notice Hargoth still has her sword and armaments.
That is true.
Ruby's not bothered by that. She could just summon Greg. She's like, I'm a druid. If I need to get out of here, I can turn into a mouse and run.
I raise you a fucking bear. Jesus Christ.
Hargoth will just she'll not even look at the dealer. She'll just hold up her hand and say, we would like some privacy. And everybody but Leafpool will clear out.
Fantastic. you can hear as the attendant leaves, they stop by a small, like, circular stone device that's set into the wall. They hand crank it a couple of times, and you can all hear this, like, taste the slight edge of static, and they leave. The door makes no sound as they close it.
Wow.
Don't
You're in a cone
disappoint
of
me.
silence.
Don't
Sorry, go ahead.
disappoint me, little pirates. I sent you an invitation for a reason. Are you not curious?
Yes, we are. It depends if there's what would you have us do? What's in it for us?
Tell me, you have met Ithaca Coldwaters, yes?
Oh, fuck.
The dude
Yes.
who crashed our shop.
You have no need to worry. As I mentioned, it seems that we have a common distaste for him. But Ithaca is a proper pirate, we shall say. In fact, he is part of a larger network of lords of pirates. A pretty high-ranking individual, and you have ruffled his feathers. You know, he's got like all those feathers on his crown and everything. Not quite so fashionable, no.
That was good.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. Trashed our home turf, so we would very much like to get our own back for that. Not gonna lie.
Very much.
Such an insult to such cute little pirates. No, it's...
See, Ruby's not insulted by that because she's not a pirate. She just wound up being one.
She's not like she doesn't idealize the pirate's life. It's just every day for her.
Yeah, like, it's why she's like, yeah, I'll run the blacksmith. Yeah, I don't want to be captain. She's like,
She
"Nah."
didn't choose the pirate life. The pirate life chose her.
her, yeah.
She was actually made for a one-shot we did on DMDM, and she was a hero who helped save someone, and then, yeah, she wound up in Peridot, so...
What? No, I come as a faithful companion and representative of the king and ransom and ruin. The king of all pirates. Legitimate pirates. I'm just here to help rake the muck a little bit for you. Make things more clear. As it were. Bless you.
What makes you think that we're not proper fucking pirates?
Oh,
Bush laughing.
that's cute. Tell me, one of you has spent much time on the sea? No?
Yeah, it's great. We fucking love the sea. The sea is the best. What of it?
There is more beneath the surface and on the surface of the waters itself than is just what is obvious, just as your government has its own organizations and operations and all of that. The pirates are more organized formally than we would let people to believe. This is an invitation to learn a little bit more about how we operate and to help legitimize you, give you resources. So the next time Ithaca comes knocking at your door, it doesn't fall down with you underneath it, you understand?
Ruby went down hard.
Yes. I heard.
Did you just say that there was another sea? Is that what I just got from that?
This one is
Monty.
adorable. I see why you keep him. Anyway, there's an... I'm going
Technically,
to...
I disintegrated the door.
Very fair. It's a good thing it was the door.
You literally chose the table instead of me.
Chad move.
So, I'm going to tell you a lot of information. And then I'm going to ask you to complete a task. See if you are worth knowing this information or potentially more to us. You want revenge on Ithaka? You want control of your own territory? Yes.
Yeah.
Your
Yes.
enterprises are starting to get a little bit of attention of somebody important. I'm here to help you. There is a court of pirates run by the King of Ransom and Ruin. You do not need to know more about them than that, but they have in their court 12 pirate lords. Ithaka is one of them. Myself, I am another. What I steal for the King of Ransom and Ruin is secrets, information, things of import. People. Now, beneath us, we have our chosen few, the barons of the pirate court. These are people who run their own massive ships, small fleets. Can't be everywhere all at once. Beneath them, we have our made men, the Salthorn. If you've spent enough time in a family of seafarers, that you may have heard in passing here or there. What I'm offering to you all is to start joining our ranks as potential associates. If you are declaring yourselves as pirates, and this is what you want to be doing, being an associate of the pirate court will get you access to our resources, our networks, a little bit more help and assistance when it comes to dealing with other problems of this nature. You understand?
This sounds fucking great.
It's a wonderful opportunity here. And like I said, it takes a lot to gain the attention of one of us lords. It's worth enough to bring you here and give you an opportunity. Now, I asked you before, you are aware of the Halcyon Casino, that it holds many treasures, shall we say. Yes?
It
We
would
heard
appear
some
so.
I mean, the chandelier in the lobby is enough to just provide for your family for like 7 generations, let's be honest.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah.
nice place. I want you to steal one of its treasures for me.
Who's to say we haven't already stolen one of the treasures here? We're that good a fucking pirate.
Oh, little pirate. You couldn't even get in the fucking door without me.
Doors are tricky.
And you have no talents for disintegrating them, do you?
Well, no.
But what you do have is an opportunity. My question for you is, will you take it?
What are we stealing?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
There is a... Yes, Captain, go ahead.
I have a better question.
Of course.
Oh,
You want us to steal something from this very ship?
Yes.
It
Why do
seems
you think I
have,
let you in here?
It seems you have free reign over the ship. Why not just simply take it for yourself?
It's a test, isn't it?
Exactly. You know, it's a little gauche to just say, oh, I have a test for you. See if you can steal something from right down underneath me. While me being fully aware of it. But if you want to, you know, break it down into things.
Stealing a little goat. What? I don't fucking get it. What's stealing?
This is not my casino.
Ah.
I am
Well.
a very important member of it, but I could steal or take something if I wanted to, but the point of this is not about my skills, but about whether or not you're worth my investment. Clear?
I see.
This is a chalice. Magical in nature, but you don't need to know what it does. Just know that it's very important to myself and the King of Ransom and Ruin that it makes its way discreetly to me from where here it is housed. It is platinum encrusted with gems like these. She'll gesture to her dress that's made of citrines.
It's
Find
a
it.
yellow gemstone, if y'all didn't know.
How do we not know that we're gonna give you this chalice, and then you're just gonna fuck off, and then none of these things that you promised us regarding the lords, etc.,
You don't.
would come true?
But what do you have to lose? Versus what do you have to gain? This is a place for gambling. Why not take a gamble?
Above the
was
table, what a fucking line.
Right? I was just thinking that too. I was like, God damn, that was good.
Just pulled that out of my ass.
Let's end there. Fuck.
Yeah, let's cut the break on that.
Right, no. When we cut to break is we literally just like grab our coins and Ruby's just like, yeah, fuck it, all in, and pushes them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You took it and then you
Right,
pushed
that's
it further.
happened.
Let's cut to break, folks. Beautiful. Back, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so very much for waiting. I surely do appreciate it. We are going to return with more booty, but before we do, you can get yourself 10% off a DMDM custom dice case over at ko-fi.com/theshadysale using code RPGINN at checkout. They are beautiful. They absorb sunlight. They can be used as a focus for your favorite necromancy spells, and they give you +1 to your spell attack rolls and your DC with it. So check it out and pick it up. Folks, are you ready to find out how you did with the last bit of gambling, going all in there?
We've gone
Everyone's
all
all
in.
in.
Yeah.
Everyone's all in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Argoth will match. It's not all she's got, but
Sealy, Mash,
Mhm.
Captain Speed, and Hargoth. The attendant tells you to flip over your cards, and in ascending order, Mash, the luck was not with you, bud. I'm sorry. You got a 7 on the roll there.
Ouch.
Callum,
Yeah.
you got a 15. You did a bit better.
That's all right.
Did a bit better. Unfortunately, it's not enough to beat Captain Hargoth's hand with a dirty 20.
Oh.
But Captain Speed luck turned around for you, and by the skin of your chinny chin chin, a 21.
oh, nice.
Let's go.
That's my cabin.
The attendant says congratulations on your winnings, and while Ruby and Monty are now chipless, Captain Speed is holding 200 chips.
That goes straight into the shit fund.
The luck is already with you, Captain. Look, it's very clear that you guys are lucky little pirates. Ithaka is very hard to be messed with. I know you were considering the route of the privateers. These guild-born could offer you legitimate resources and slow progress, but you saw what one pirate lord could do to all of that, yes? There are 12 others besides myself in the court, let alone our fleets and our followers. What I offer you is a golden opportunity. She kind of gestures to herself, like who's pretty much glittering in gold.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Darkest Dungeon reference.
It is up to you if you want to take the gamble or not.
As Ruby said, I believe we're all in.
We're all in, yeah.
Let's
It's, I'd like some details if that's all right with you.
Of course.
This
See what I can do.
vault we're entering, do we have any information on that?
a key.
You said you're the only one to get into it.
I have a vault area room, a suite of sorts. I could grant you access to that to get you in closer proximity to it, provided you don't touch any of my personal effects. She'll look very purposefully down at Monty.
I also look at Monty.
Well, what do you think? Do what do you think? Fine. All right. That
So,
works.
this chalice you want us to take, it's in someone else's vault.
Would I question for Derek?
Yes.
Do I have any clues or hints as to exactly or precisely where it would be? If it would just be in the vault, do I have any kind of maps or anything I could give to them?
Do a intelligence investigation check to see what you were able to scrounge up for them beforehand.
Okay.
Love that.
Ruby's going to get as much information as she can anyway, so yeah.
So if you need, you can where it says on your character sheet, your int, where it says C, you can drag that into the tower, and that'll roll.
Ah, thank you. That makes some sense.
So you weren't able to provide them with a map, but you did find out that it is being held in the lowest level of the vault, right next to the most secure stuff. It's not in the supermax part of the vault, it's next to it.
And I can get them access to my penthouse suite, which gives them access to the vault area.
Yep.
At the very least, I can get you close. What you do from there is part of the test, as Ruby so gently put it.
Is it guarded at all?
Of course.
Shit. Right.
This is a high security casino with like a ton of money and things going through it all of this. Do you not protect what is yours?
Sort of. I mean,
Right. Cool. Sorry, we're gonna walk in through the front door. Right. I actually think Ruby might. I don't want to roleplay this because I can't think of how I would say the sentences. But like, do you know if like 3 of us go through the front door, they might like be a bit suspicious. So it might be a bit more inconspicuous if I like wild shape into like a mouse and like hide in somebody's pocket. And then we've got a surprise in case they think there's 2 people they're looking for or something like that. Just kind of to be less people going through into the vault and look a little bit less conspicuous.
You could hide in my above the table now. Well, fuck it. Let's just do it in code.
You could always hide under my golden hat.
Yeah, sure. When was the last time you shouted, Monty?
7 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in Speed's pocket.
Hargoth will just make a slight gesture with her hands and use prestidigitation on him.
It doesn't work. Is that bad?
That's funny.
So we're walking through, right? But Ruby's like, right, we've got, this is all we've got, like a wing and a prayer. So that's all I can think of to give us a leg up is we can give them a bit of a surprise.
All right.
They are not expecting any of their treasures to specifically go missing. If that helps you. I will
No one ever is.
take you to the vault area. You will have been escorted by me, my guest, to my chambers. What you do from there is what you do from there. But I can at least...
Yeah, I've got an idea. I'm really sorry, but before we go and do this, you wouldn't happen to have another chalice on you, would you? Like a goblet to drink from, something that looks similar to the one that we'd be taking, perhaps.
So, I would say, considering how she's dressed and everything, and that she's been sipping from a goblet this entire time, she's just kind of very... Well, I guess she doesn't have pupils, but she just, like, turns her head slightly to where she's holding, like, a jeweled goblet in her hand. You mean like this?
Exactly.
It's just been there this whole time.
If that looks like the one in the vault, we swap them out, and then they never need to know it was gone.
How conveniently observant. Almost as if that was part of the plan. And she'll just like take back like the rest of her drink and like just one quick swallow.
Right, okay. Well, I'm obviously a fucking genius, so excuse me for ahead of the game.
Monty's a little bit drunk at this point.
That's fair.
Always a little
You've
bit
been
drunk.
They just keep bringing them to you, man.
Yeah, there's no way we can actually get ourselves a leg up in this situation or any other information. We're just gonna have to go for it, guys.
She will, if you are done consuming, I could take you to the penthouse, to the vault area.
All right.
I'm going to take a butter knife from a table as we walk past.
Yeah, Ruby's just gonna like disappear into Speed's pocket. She's like, whoop, gone.
Yeah. I'll grab a butter knife on my way.
All right. Speed,
Can I-
in my pocket.
I'll take the goblet.
Okay. Hargoth, you were saying?
Oh, I was going to say, Hargoth is going to subtly, but make sure only Monty sees it, take a candelabra. Just a little one-upsmanship. And
Right,
just
he's
wait.
going to pick up a croupier and just walk out.
I don't know what that is.
The person that deals the cards.
Oh.
just pick them up while they're dealing cards out. Like, he's like, and he nods over to us, like, see what I can do. Just like,
He's just looking like down at you, very confused.
It's like, sir,
Ruby's like,
can I assist you,
Monty,
sir?
put that back. You don't need it.
Please, I have to do
Sorry,
my job,
right.
please.
We
We have the room booked after you guys leave. Like somebody else is coming.
Sorry,
in.
right. You're doing a fantastic job.
I'll pop him down and I'll go like that to
Just giving him a
Captain
tip.
Hargoth.
Just the tip.
Just appreciating the service. Just a big hug.
Just a big hug, so big that it picks you up. Yeah. So you lead them down into the inner workings of the vessel. You pass through several fine hallways that are adorned with many such velvet drapes, gold-threaded curtains, and the like. And you do see windows on here. And one of the things that you notice as you're passing through these windows in the halls is that one of them looks like a beautiful mountain village. Like you're looking out over the church steeple in this quaint little area. The next one that you pass is this beautiful wintry landscape, a massive frozen lake with a decrepit castle high above it. The next one is another gorgeous island floating in the sky. And in fact, you'd think that you just saw that like a week ago. And eventually you are led to right outside of Captain Hargoth's suite. There is 2 piratical guard posted that did you replace the guard here with your own men, or is this just you let them keep their own security? Yeah, okay.
No, she would have her own.
Yeah, so you replaced them with your own security at this juncture. They open the doors for the captain, and before y'all part ways, is there anything else that y'all would like to say to one another?
What do I do with all these chips?
If you are wanting to know how to spend your money, I have a few ideas. But if you are concerned about taking them with you into the vault, I could have one of my men convert them for you.
Perfect.
One of the guards takes the heaping pile of chips, puts it in a sack, and cinches it, ready to go and convert it to gold at his captain's whim. All right. With that, I believe Captain Hargoth will disappear behind her door and leave the party to get down to business.
You can return the object to me on your ship.
Okay.
Not want to come with us? We could use a hand. No one has to know that you've helped us, you know. You could just join us.
Monty, this is our challenge.
Yeah.
If the teacher gives you the answers to the test, did you really pass it?
Boom.
Boom, roasted.
Yes.
So Ruby will wait until there's definitely a coast clear before turning back into herself, so she can talk to her comrades. Because
what she will do is give each of you bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
If that's
That is
cool
kind.
with the DM. Which hers is a D12, so you can use it on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. with her particular flavor of bardic inspiration. So she'll do it as like a little kiss on the cheek for each, but for Monty, she'll pick up the hat and do it on the top of his head because he's too low.
That's funny.
It
Good
does
luck.
not taste good.
She just cleaned you. It's fine. Good luck, little pirates. And then she just shut the door on you.
We don't need luck, we need booty. Let's fucking do this.
So, right. Above the table. We're in the vault. And there's corridors with 2 guards.
You're not in the vault yet. You are on the vault level. The penthouse that Hargoth is staying at is the closest nearby location to the vault. It is very secure. You had to pass through like multiple layers of security to get here.
Yeah, but they don't know about me. It's fine.
That's fair. They don't.
Did we see the vault door though when we came in down the corridor? You said we were close to it.
Yeah, I'll say that like you would have had to go left or right, and y'all went left to get to Captain Hargoth's suite. If you had gone right, that is where the vault's door is. You saw a number of guardsmen out there, I guess is probably the proper terminology.
And they are not above the table. They are not Hargoth's people.
No, they look very different.
Okay.
They're decked out in attire similar to what you've seen the attendants wearing, but very much more utilitarian than dressy. It's still dressy, but it's armor and what have you.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll say to Ruby.
I mean, Captain as well. We need to just suss out the area. Why don't we send Ruby the mouse out there? Have a look around, any, I don't know, vents or some way in beyond the vault door. What do you reckon?
I mean, yeah, Ruby would be down for some adventuring. Yeah. Like I was looking at Speed's pocket when we were walking past, and it's definitely down that corridor.
Okay. But how do we get past the fucking door?
Is there enough? Like, if Ruby goes into a mouse, like there must be enough space underneath the door for her to. Will you all stop attacking me? Sorry.
Feed me.
He doesn't need feeding. He's been greedy. Can Ruby transform into a mouse and peek under the door of the cabin to see if she can get a better look and see anything?
So where are you trying to squeeze? I need to understand that before I answer any questions.
Like, how big's the gap underneath the door that we entered to get in here?
So it's going to be
like
it's going to go down a corridor to an antechamber where the vault door will then be. You went down a set of stairs to get to this level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go for a little exploration if you want me to, and scout it out.
Seems smart.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Ruby's gonna be like mouse, and she's gonna go climb back up the side of the stairs, and she's gonna like slink along the corridor as quietly and mousily as possible. She's gonna be the complete antithesis of my cat right now. Yeah. Are you gonna want me to do like a sneak roll?
Yeah. I would like a stealth roll, please.
A stealth roll? Yeah. No, you're staying there. You're on bed. Be naughty. There we go. Was that a fail? Oh gosh, you're being quiet. I don't like it.
So how do you go about doing this, Ruby?
She just she scurries along, like the outside as close to the wall as possible, and like if she hears any movement she'll stop, but she'll like carry on and she'll get to the top of the next steps. You said it went down.
Mm-hmm.
She won't go down there though. She will stay like behind the banister, and like she'll like do the meerkat thing of like sitting up and kind of like peer around.
Okay. All right, give me a perception check.
Perception. I nearly did performance there. She just like jumps out and goes.
So from the angle that you're at, it's really
Holy shit! Look at that mouse.
from the angle that you're at, it's really hard to see everything that you're trying to angle your eyes towards. What you can see is 2 guards on either side of a door down at the bottom of the steps. If there's anything more than that, it's hidden from your little mousy eyes.
Like, have I kind of like, am I able to see like the whole of the door though, and like, do you know what I mean? Make sure that there's no other people there is what I'm saying. Like, am I certain there's 4 people, or do I think there might be more? Because I'll move if I have to move.
You would need to move to be able to learn any more.
Yeah, she's gonna. This is gonna go wrong. Yeah, she's gonna just kind of like sneak a little bit closer and see if she can see better. Do you want another stealth roll?
No.
Please
no,
be
you
a
already rolled
cat.
stealth.
Please be a cat. Please be a cat.
As you move your way down, you can hear a couple of sounds. Men laughing and kind of guffawing, indicating that there's absolutely more than just these 2 down here on the other side of the door. There's something deep down in that reptilian brain of your current mouse form's biology that you pick up on underneath it all. Something horrifying to it.
Oh,
The sound of scraping keratin on wood. And as you turn around, there, looming above you, pitch dark, 2 orbs of green staring at you.
Damn it.
Cat. And it is going to make an attack roll with advantage against you.
Bollocks.
That's amazing, man.
How bad did I fail that perception check?
You got a 5 on your intelligence and a 4 on the perception. A natural 1 on the perception.
Oh, no. Shit. Okay,
What's
then.
a mouse's AC?
I don't know.
I'm going to guess a natural 19 is going to hit. And
Oh.
boom! It hits you. It claws you. And as it pulls you up to its mouth to tear your little mousy head off, you turn back into a dwarf at the top of the stairs.
No!
And come
Oh my
tumbling
god!
down end over end. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that was epic.
I'm so sorry.
Who knew a house cat could be so fucking scary?
No!
You are going to take 12 damage falling from the top of the stairs down to the bottom, and everybody roll initiative.
Right, the very first thing we fucking did. Ruby nearly gets eaten and then takes 12 damage. And all we've done is we haven't even left the room yet, Speed.
Can I like try and talk my way out of this?
You can certainly try, but I still need everybody to roll initiative.
Just check the theatre of the mind, or
Yeah, theater of the mind.
cool, sweet. Just double
Right,
checking.
okay. So Ruby gets attacked by this Oh, cure wounds. Thank
Oh, that's
you.
very
Thank you,
nice.
Scruffaloff. Thank you.
Scruff.
It is much appreciated. So as Ruby like falls down and goes
You got
flying
cracks.
smack into the into the door, right? She literally goes, "Oof," and then jumps up and goes, "Oh my god! The curse has been lifted!
Oh my
I'm free!"
Yeah. I love it.
The curse
Oh,
has
Master's
been
cheating.
lifted. Oh my god. Give me a deception check with
Master's
advantage.
genius.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely.
With advantage.
fucking
With
genius.
advantage.
Advantage.
That's hilarious.
Oh god, please die stop cards, please.
They look down to you, look up at the cat who's covered in mouse blood, confused. I think at this point the cat probably got so scared by the explosion of biology that it's like doing that thing that cats do where it's like running in place before it like takes off. It's like curse. What curse? What curse?
Oh man, I was a mouse for like 15 years aboard this ship. Oh, this has been terrible. Some witch, I made a bet with her and she turned me into a bloody mouse. Would you believe it?
That is unbelievable, and that is exactly the kind of thing that I would expect to happen on this kind of a ship.
I know, right? Wouldn't you just believe it? I know.
What are the odds?
I know. Oh, where am I? Because I'm a bit disoriented. I'm used to being about this big.
Yeah, no problem, friend. Here, let me help you up. He like reaches down and grabs you. You're in a really restricted area, actually. You're in the vault area. You're not supposed to be here. Let me.
Oh shit!
You guys watch. Yeah, y'all watch. I'll take you upstairs. You probably need some like food and water. They do a really good job of killing rats on here, so you're probably like dehydrated and starving. Let me take you up to the medical, and we'll get you taken care of. We've got a priest on staff.
Cool, thank you.
They're so nice. It's like the nicest guard.
So obviously they don't know this has happened. How long is it going to be before I can like sneak out and like climb down the window back into the room they were in?
I would say that they could absolutely hear that happening. That's just down the corridor from where they were. They probably heard all of that transpire. And as this guard is leading you back up this stairs, where they are, like down at the other end of the stairs, like they can like see you passing by.
So like, how many guards were there? How many guards did I see?
One of them is taking. There's a total of 8 down there.
Okay, and as
and
we're
a watch
walking past,
officer.
right? Ruby's like, there's 8 of them, guys.
Can I do something weird? Okay, so I assume they have to march past Hargoth's room. And there's some general commotion. Yeah. All right. Hargoth is going to open the door and be like, "Oh, that one is my escort, right? I called for an escort. Bring it in."
He looks up at you, or looks down the stairs at you, confused. Like looks over at the dwarf.
I like
confused.
a cute little dwarf. I'll take it.
She'll feed me. It's fine. I'll go in there. Bye.
This is the weirdest day. I've got a journal about this later. And he walks back down the stairs to take his post back up.
She's going to, like pull Ruby in, shut the door, and just look down at her, just shake her head.
There was a cat! A cat!
Are you telling me that this little pirate was bested by some pussy? Come on. And I'll wait like a minute and then open the door and just shove her back out to where you guys were in the common area. You're welcome.
Ruby just like shuffles back to the room in shame. There's 8 of them. She's like,
Yeah, this guard needs to become like a recurring, every time something weird happens, like he just keeps taking a new job.
It's guard number 4.
Guard number 4.
Guard number
Love
4s are
guard
always
number
the
4.
best.
Legend.
Guard number 4 is always
Absolute legend.
Just gonna write down your epic tales because he just keeps taking jobs in the wrong places. That's all. I helped.
Yes, you did. Thank you. But yeah, Ruby is just like traumatized a little bit. She's just like. So there's 8 guards, guys.
and the watch captain. 9 total.
Oh yeah, 9 total. Did she see anything else while she was totally missing the cat that killed her?
Give me a pass. No, you already failed the perception check earlier.
That's fine.
Yeah, you'd have to take some more time to look around down there, see what you might be able to find.
I got attacked by a cat, but there are 8 guards. That is all you're getting. Do not ask me any more questions, okay?
Okay. Captain, what do you suggest?
Oh, well, we're quickly running out of options down here. I really don't want to resort to smash and grab.
Step. Yeah, there is that. We could always do the old. We could pretend one of us is like some sort of. I don't know. Rich person coming to check his gold or something in the vault. I'd be like, I am Count Moneybags von Ripman, and I'm here to check on my favourite drinking vessel. What do you reckon?
I could pose as someone who might be pretty rich.
And I will be your assistant.
And I will hide in your pocket.
What do you think?
I don't want to get the scene.
And Ruby can, and I will distract them by holding Ruby, who's wild shaped, into a turtle. I'll just do that. I'll be like, "Oh, master, I brought the turtle that you requested," and they'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And that's when they'll just be like, "Yeah, sure, come in." What do you reckon?
Well, what's
either
the
that
idea
or
here? We
fight
get close
them.
enough and then we smash and grab?
Well, there's no other option. It's not like it's below us or anything. We're on the same level as where we need to get to, so we're
Yeah.
going that way. It's not like we can go down.
That's true. Worst comes to worst, I'll throw a fucking turtle at their face and let's go.
No,
I
don't throw me.
Oh yeah.
If I could get a look at the vault, even just the door, I could get in. Now getting out
That's true.
is
No,
the
we
harder.
We just bash a hole through the wall, mate, and run. It's a ship. It won't sink if there's a hole this high up.
I've got
Special
a
hole.
really good idea.
Just make extra holes everywhere. I mean, that's what we do. Blow things up.
You could either really sink the ship like that, or I could use my decanter. And we could make it seem like the ship is sinking and they'll all have to go.
I like this idea.
See what I mean?
Distraction.
Which one? The turtle gentry idea or
What one?
Monty, forget
Or
the
the
turtle.
I'm not turning into a turtle, Monty. It's not happening. You've just threatened to throw me at the guard.
all right. So I could empty the water out so it sort of looks like it's flooding, and then one of us run out and say, "Oh fuck, the ship's going down," and then we use that time to try and get into the vault and get out before they realise it's just a wet floor and nothing more.
This is our guest, our host's chamber, though. I don't think she'd appreciate us wrecking her stuff. So maybe do it in the hallway.
I'll knock on the door and I'll just say to Haggoth, I'll just be like,
Do you mind if we get this place a bit fucking wet?
Define a bit.
Just a little flood. You know,
Like you mean my rooms or just in general?
this floor.
Very well.
Fucking love
And then
Monty
you
so
just hear
much.
her like giving orders to like various people to pick up various things.
Lift the sofa.
Right.
I have never
I'm
been
gonna-
known to shy away from getting something wet.
Oh my god. I knew it was coming. I knew it was fucking coming.
Ah,
I am not picking up the references you're putting down, but it sounds like you're on board. So let's do this. Ruby, wild shape into a duck, and you'll be just fine. Right.
Oh, thank you, Alec. You got
I'll
advantage. Monty, from chat.
Also, I'll unpop the decanter of endless water, which I just have to remind myself if I actually have. Now, it's like something he would keep on his person.
There's no
you know,
reason why they
'cause-
would have taken that from you. For all they know, it's just a nice fucking water bottle that you like to carry around. Yeah, sure.
And I'm just gonna start pouring it out, so it'll like start to like go under the door, and it'll start to come out, and then
Right, it's up to one of you two. Get out there and tell them this fucking casino's going down. And then the other one, get to that door. And we'll see if we can get it.
Right, well, Speed, you're the one that's going to want to run for the door, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll
Cheers,
do
Alex.
it.
Get out there, Ruby.
Can I wild shape, but all she's going to do is just release and go back to, like, the big beard dwarf and... Like, she's not really wild shaping at all. She's just releasing it. So it's not, yeah.
Sure.
And
Thanks,
so
Alec,
she's
for the
like this
advantage from
little beardy dwarf and goes running out and shouts, runs to the guys in front of the door and starts shouting, "Oh my god, we sprung a leak! There's a leak in the room! We're taking aboard water! We're taking aboard water! You've got to come help us!"
Let's get a. I'm gonna. Ooh. Thank you very much for another advantage.
I
Very
love it
much.
so much.
Yeah. Let's get.
yeah,
an,
now he's trying to help you.
Yeah, I know, right?
deception.
Somebody's feeling guilty.
To be fair, we're not allowed to spend money on our own games, so we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway.
Fair.
There we go.
Start us off. Everybody's running away. What are you doing? You're successful. It's a successful check.
Oh, if they've like run away from the door though.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. What are you?
Speed.
What are you doing to?
Lads, out here, quick! Come on, let's go! And she's like, and she wild shapes back into what she usually looks like because she's running down towards the door and just
Right.
kind of like heaves into it as quick as she can. Like she
Go,
don't even
Speed,
check
go.
to see if it's locked. She's going first in case Speed doesn't hear her.
And I just run by you at some point.
Yeah, and like he's
Shum.
faster.
Yeah. So the guards hear the furor and uproar. They're like, "Ship's going down! Ship's going down! Go, go, go!" They hear the water trickling sound, which is what really helps sell it. And as they like rush up to the top of the stairs and they look down on the bottom, they can see the pool of water that's collected on the opposite stairwell that leads to the other side of the hull. They can see like a good deal of water already beginning to seep from under the door, and they're like, "Ship's going, lads! Get us to the wizard! He's got to mend it! He's got to mend it!" And they are bolting upstairs to make it to a mage to get the problem resolved, leading the rest of the party to a full-on kilter sprint into the door. Can I get a strength athletics check from Captain Speed?
Certainly.
You are still cursed from Captain
That is true.
Ithaca.
Disadvantage.
Oh, I've got another idea. Right. Okay.
You slam hard into the door, and when you bounce off of it, there's a sound underneath your clamoring clatter. There's a almost resonant rubber type of sound, this whoom, as you get forced back away from the door.
Monty.
What do you see, Captain? What?
Door.
Yes, Captain. Yes, correct. It is.
Is it like a magic womp?
Take it down.
It might be.
Take down the door. Right. Okay. Are you saying Monty Smash? Is that what we're going with?
Monty. Smash.
Aye, Captain. I'll run head first into it.
Strength athletics with disadvantage because you're still cursed as well.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Here it comes.
You two bounce off the door. You go full kilter, throwing your entire weight into it, and it like redirects your momentum, slamming you into the wall to the side of it.
Whoa.
Get mad.
Cool.
Get mad. Get mad. Get mad. Get mad.
Whoa. Can I cast detect magic, please? Or would that be the right thing?
You certainly
Just to
can.
see what kind of magic it is.
Now's not the time for a sing-song, Ruby. We're against the clock here.
Yeah, so like as these two are like bashing into it, Ruby just kind of brings up the rear and casts detect magic to see what we're dealing with, and
You can
leaves
see
them.
abjurative wards placed along the front of the door. The knob itself is this golden figment with a ruby placed into it. And for a brief second, because you're casting the spell, you can see the glimmer of a million different colors. Colors that you didn't even know existed in the crease between the door and the frame whenever there's a particularly strong slam against it.
Oh.
All right, we're wasting our effort here. There's something way powerful on this door. We might need to think of a different way around. Out of curiosity, does this enchantment seem to be placed on the wall?
No.
I don't think we should bother with the door at all. Let's just go through the wall.
What?
Through the wall.
Through
Yeah.
the wall.
Do it, Monty.
Smash.
Just go literally through. I mean, like it's a cabin wall. They're not that thick. It's just a plank.
Aye,
Like,
Captain.
the enchantment is on the door, and that's it.
Oh, the Captain's really making Monty work today. But you're the Captain.
So how are you going to try to take the wall down?
I am going to try and hit it with my lobster cane.
Give me another strength athletics, buddy.
I will. Disadvantage, correct?
Can we not
Unless
just
you're
throw
angry.
Monty through
If you're
it?
raging, you get advantage, which will neutralize it out.
I'm going to use Alex Kind advantage that he's given to me to neutralize it, if that's okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Strength athletics.
Oh, thanks, Kawhi.
Double advantage.
There is a hearty as you break through the wood panel. On the other side, you see a kitchen replete with workers going about their business. The sound breaks them from their reverie in their work, and four heads turn to stare at you through a thin wooden wall.
This isn't the bathroom.
Just slowly back out.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm literally just saying this isn't the bathroom. I'm backing
No,
out.
no. Right, okay. So The vault is just like a single door. Like, there's nothing that it doesn't extend behind. Right, okay, well, fuck. Sorry, routine maintenance. We just hit the wrong wall. We'll patch this back up for you, don't worry.
Yeah, we're terrible at our jobs at maintaining the wall structure, as you can see. Good day. Keep up the good work. Smells fucking delicious, by the way.
Just try to
Any other
open the
good
door.
ideas?
Just turn the knob
Like, turn the
and
knob.
open the door.
You can feel an electric charge building through the ruby placed in there. It turns hot, and I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you, Captain.
While he's doing that, can I just hear to see if anyone's coming back and realise that the ship
Perception,
is not
please.
in fact going down? Thank you. Did I get an? Is chat feeling generous? Have we got another?
You did get another
advantage?
one, yeah.
You save,
I'm
you
going
take
to
half.
use it.
Will you take half as you yoink your hand away from the door just in time to see that ruby burning white hot? Monty, it sounds like they're still on their journey to find the wizard. The one that they're going to expect will mend the broken
Oops,
hole.
didn't mean to do
They're off to
Okay.
see the wizard.
that. Okay, all right. Sweet.
Right, we better hurry up though, Captain. Any other ideas? So far, we've got a damaged kitchen wall, a potentially nearly eaten mouse, and some panic guards and a moist floor. We need better than this.
Well, the enchantment is literally on the door, so we got to get past the door.
Right,
I'm going to try and pry the ruby out with my lobster.
Give us a shot.
Strength athletics.
If you want to
Or
use something
sleight
else,
hand.
you can, but that makes sense.
All right. Did I use my advantage already? Yeah, probably.
Kawhi gave you another one. I don't know if you saw
Okay.
that.
Whoops. Ignore that roll. I do apologize. Actually, no. If did you see that roll?
No, it didn't populate.
Nope. That's good. Right. So I'll make it a flat roll and with the advantage. Thank you, KT.
Oh! The ruby pops out, clatters onto the ground, and shatters into dust.
Sweet.
Right. Now, I'm gonna try and twist the doorknob again.
It is locked.
Who would have thought this vault was locked? Fuck, they thought of everything.
Does anyone have lockpicking skills?
No,
I have good sleight of hand.
that'll do.
That's pretty
Try
much.
to jimmy it with the butter knife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the
Yeah,
butter
that's-
knife.
Yeah, I'll take it. I knew
Thank
One
you,
more
it.
for
Alec.
Ruby. Thank you,
One more for
Alec.
Ruby.
Yay.
Give us a sleight of hand, buddy.
Okay, cool. I'm
Don't
gonna use
forget,
my
you guys still have
advantage
that bardic inspiration as well.
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
You want to use that bardic inspiration?
now. I was waiting for you to ask me if I did.
You're
Yeah,
so
I'll go ahead
close.
and roll it.
It's a D12.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a
Alex says
D12.
3 pirates and none
It's
of
not-
them can pick locks. Dear
It's
God.
stuck.
To be fair, it's
It's-
like 2.5
Okay,
pirates. Or 1 and 2 half pirates.
They're not quite pirates yet. I can call
That's a
myself
grand-
a supermodel, but I haven't gotten a job.
That's a grand total of 30. Yep,
Oh,
you
hell
get the
yeah,
door.
let's go.
Fantastic teamwork right there. Yeah, what does it look like when you jimmy open this door? Well,
just,
you,
like-
you tell me up to the open part.
Yeah, I just like shove, like there's a hole where the ruby was, right? Just like a small one. So I just shoved the knife in there and just started like very, like roughly at first moving it around, but then you see I slow down and very intricately kind of turn it, and then you just hear it.
Wow. Amazing,
Beautiful.
Captain. You can spread butter for me anytime.
And then charge through.
As the door opens, that static taste grows overwhelming. You as soon as you drive through that final click and the door creaks open, the discharge of magical energy hits you all like a truck. That million different colors of light burning around the edges like warps, and you see this extremely long hallway just out before you stretch. There is a magnificent black and white checkerboard floor with gold-trimmed fine velvet carpets that extend all the way down, multitudes of fireplaces on either end that just go and go and go and go, with archways of doors in between them. The pillars are hewn from the finest marble that you've ever seen. The walls are this beautiful onyx stonework that has only the slightest of creases in it. Can I get an Arcana check from the three of you?
Ooh.
This
Okay.
is going to be a little bit harder to escape from than we thought.
Monty actually is the one that has heard of such magnificent things, believe it or not. Maybe Forget mentioned it to you in passing, or you heard a story about pirate kings keeping the best loot that they have access to in what you know as pocket worlds. Small folds in the fabric of reality that can be tailor-suited to one's needs if they have the capacity and magical know-how.
Amazing. I'll relay that information, of course. Grandma told me this. Pocket worlds, etc.
You know, gotta delve into them folds.
Right.
Gotta delve it.
So this is a
Oh,
pocket
man.
world, which means the only way in and out is this door. Like, before I'm going in, I want to make that perfectly clear. This is the only way in and out.
Well, it's a good thing we fucking open then, isn't it? So, let's just fucking go. Speed, you're the fastest. Give me a piggyback.
Maybe the piggyback's what you want. Like, Ruby can go bear and run.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do this?
If Ruby wants to be a bear, I'll ride Ruby again.
Right, okay. Right, we're just running as fast as we can. I think a bear can run as fast as Speed. It can
No,
try-
Speed's
but can I-
pretty
can I-
quick.
Can I turn into like a cheater or something fast?
Sure, yeah. What do you want to turn into? That you have the CR for?
I don't know. What have I got the CR for?
It's the race everyone wanted to see. Speed versus a cheetah. Let's see.
I don't have
we only
cheetah
do this-
technically in here.
It's
but
it's medium creatures, isn't it?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be like, I think a brown bear was the biggest one that we could do, but it was, I don't know what levels are.
Black bear. It was a black bear.
Was a black bear fast?
Faster than a
We never
person.
checked.
Faster than a person.
Faster than a person. Well, fuck it. We'll stick with the bear. The bear is what we do. We do bears around here. We've got a polar bear Greg and we've got black bear Ruby. I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, we'll leg it.
All right, fantastic, you guys. So you tear down into this pocket world. The archways in between these fireplaces blurring around your strides. You can feel no air around you as you pass through. But something feels strange as you're walking through, almost as if it's too easy. And that's when it hits you. Can I please get dexterity saving throws from all three?
Damn it.
I'm going to need you to make it as the bear, Ruby.
Yeah, that's what I was just. Where's my bear?
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dex save. Oops, sorry. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
ignore
fine.
that one.
You can leave it. So Monty is riding on the bear, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I
As
use my
you,
inspiration?
of course,
What is it? A 12?
bardic inspiration is a D12.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice!
You get 12. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Beautiful. That saves you.
Thank you. Thank you for the D12.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Halfway down this corridor, the rug beneath your feet transmutes into a tank of water. You all three are barely able to jump to the side just as the pillars begin to move out to where the floor beneath your feet, you have one round of action, is disappearing. Furthermore, as you stand on this precipice, as you are watching the floor disappear beneath you and this vault of water increase in size, deep down, about 100 feet at the bottom of it, this beautiful, vibrant colony of coral stirs.
Would I still have my cloak of manta ray on me?
If you brought it with you.
Are they about to find out if octopuses have ears?
Have
Have we come full circle?
Do you know what? I think if it's water, Ruby would literally just change into a squid or something, just because she don't want to drown. She's gonna be fucking knackered at the end of this. There's a mouse, a squid, a bear. I mean, yeah, she's working out today.
How many wild shapes do you have?
I don't know why. Is there a limit?
Yeah.
Per day, yeah.
Yeah. A number of hours equal to half your druid level, normal form. I'll say that this is your second to last one, given that you didn't necessarily capitalize on all of the other transformations that you made. That sounds fair to me.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll just
2 per day, 2 per long rest, yeah. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, no, she's already done 2 then. So she was a mouse just for shits and gigs. But then she turned into a bear. So that's 2.
Okay. So bear form. Very fair.
Yeah, she's still bear then. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a good thing you're a medium-sized bear, because you can still stand up on your hind legs and put your back against the wall as the floor is like sliding into the wall. And that is where we're going to pivot over to Hargoth. Hargoth, what have you been doing this fantastic eve?
Okay. So while this is all going on and they've made the distraction with the water, Hargoth is going to use hallucinatory terrain to emphasize how much like the boat is sinking and like having the area clear. So she can kind of go on her own particular mission that she is going to be undertaking with her guard.
Excellent. Yep, hallucinatory terrain goes off. What does it look like when you cast your spells? Can I ask you that?
Oh, yes. So she uses a magical lute while she casts her spells. So as she strums, music kind of fills the atmosphere in a more tangible way, making it look like rushing waves and small sea creatures and things that are coming up through the holes, kind of making it look like there's a hole in the floor of the section and everything. So taking what they did, but making it look more legitimate.
Yeah, you're one of your guards next to you is like shivering, like, I know it's not real, but it still feels like seawater.
Smells like it too. She will disguise herself, and instead, because she can do major illusions, she'll have an illusion of herself and her people escaping, while they instead disguise themselves as other staff members and security that she's seen, so she can make her way into the vault herself.
Very good. You see the trouble that the party is beginning to get themselves in, and I assume probably just say, "Nah, I don't need to deal with that."
Cheers.
Making your way straight through to where you're headed. And where are you headed, if I might ask?
Much deeper into the vault. This is the second highest secure level. Where I'm going is more secure than this. But as I'm going, and as they are being submerged, they'll hear her voice sending a message in their heads. Looks like you guys could use your sea legs, no? And she'll give them each inspiration again over the next
nice.
3 actions while she moves.
Nice.
I'm a very nice pirate. Gotta make up for Ithaka.
So how do you get through this situation that the players are going to unfortunately have to deal with?
Oh, as far as like how can she breathe underneath?
Or just get through to the other side of the corridor that is becoming a lake before your very eyes?
Let's see. I'm just trying to see. Does she know anything about like some of the securities for this, considering it's a court-owned property?
You've heard rumors. Advantage for your wife. Very sweet, Alec. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You have heard the rumors that the purveyor and proprietors have gone to great lengths to acquire exotic creatures to keep their goods safe. Any intruders will probably meet their end at the maw of a coral drake.
Of a coral drake. Okay. Then if she knew about a coral drake, I'm sure she's prepared for her people to have some kind of items that they can breathe underwater. If she's got access to those kind of resources and then information ahead of time that she just did not share. It's part of the test.
That's fair.
But their group is distracting whatever could be over there. So she's going to let them kind of splash around and create more of the distraction while we're a little bit more stealthy about how we move. Giving ourselves a good enough space in between.
Could I get a stealth roll from you? I will let you roll for your whole crew.
Sure. Let's see.
So, I didn't see on the stat block that I was provided with stealth. You are a bard. You have like hella skills, so you can just add +5 to your stealth roll. Just do a dexterity check, basically.
Okay.
The C for dexterity.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem. 22. Yeah, how do you guys get through this? Leaving the party to deal with it?
Keeping eyes on the party, they're far enough ahead where if they look back, they might not really even see, or if they did, they'd see what looked like other people. She's just gonna make a very stealthy beeline for it. They hide within the coral and the bumps of the different parts of, what is now this watery terrain, camouflaging into the water, and making their way for the next entrance and the next task.
Very good. You move across silently the water, and we pivot back to the party. The slithering ripples across the surface. There's a hungry call from beneath the waves. You have one turn before the floor is completely gone. What do y'all do?
Put my manta ray cloak on. It's got to be done. I would guess that was the item that I was allowed in thanks to Captain Hargoth.
Sure.
Just so I can breathe. And I I'm gonna have my no, I don't know. Come back to me.
Okay. Black Bear Ruby, you're next in initiative. Oh, well, Speed didn't roll yet, but that's fine.
Oh. Thought I did.
I genuinely don't think Ruby can breathe underwater without being a shark.
I've got no weapons.
I think literally the only thing she can do is turn into a shark, if that's allowed.
I think you're out of wild shapes.
Yeah, I'm out of wild shapes. Yeah.
I'll say that Hargoth was able to outfit you with standard weapons, not your normal weapons that you're used to using. There's no way that Hargoth's going to be able to smuggle in a giant great club that is made of the front sawtooth scythe of a shark wyvern.
I
But
do,
standard...
however, have a lobster thing and a
could use that as a
butter
club.
knife for speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Or
if you wanted standard weapons, that would work as well.
I could use a standard club as a weapon, which would be my lobster cane, and I'm sure speed would be pretty damn handy with a butter knife, to be honest. Spread that shit. Do it.
Yeah, I think... Right, okay. What's the roof situation look like?
It is high above you.
Would I be able to spider climb up there?
Potentially. Can you cast spells in your wild shape form yet?
No, I'd have to go back. I'd just have to give up the way. Yeah, it was a waste of wild shape, but we got to ride down the corridor as Bear and Monty. That's cool. Right, yeah.
You might die.
So... Yeah, I might die, so it's fine. Wild shape as an action, yeah. So I can revert as a bonus action or when unconscious. So can I revert?
Yep. Bonus action reversion.
Yeah, so I'll revert and use spider climb.
Fantastic.
To hold on to the wall and set myself in. Right, cool. That is level 2. Yes, level 2. Level 2 spell. So yeah, Ruby's gonna spider climb and hold herself onto the wall and get ready to do whatever's coming.
Very good. Speed and Monty, what are y'all doing?
Go on, Speed.
So, is there anywhere feasibly for me to get to? Or is it just opening up and it's basically we're meant to go into the water?
At the end of the corridor, at this, as I said, lake before you that's opening up, you're halfway through it. You can see an archway that leads to a stairwell going down.
How far away is that?
About 100 feet.
Well, then. I will jump, as in I'm gonna jump into the water.
Mm-hmm.
But then wrap myself in my cape. Poof. And be right at the top of that staircase.
Woo! Fast as fuck, boy.
That's all.
I will the reason why I jumped off is so I could reach down and touch Monty. If you want to come, you have to be willing.
I'm always willing to go wherever you go, Captain.
Because it's dimension door, so I can bring a willing creature with me. So just one though, unfortunately.
Ruby will
willing.
follow along the wall. So
Yeah, you got spider climb, so I think you'll be okay. So yeah, I'll touch Monty and he'll come with me, and we'll appear at the top of the staircase.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. Okay. Is there anything that Monty's going to do with his turn? You still have your turn yet left.
Yeah, I'll flip the bird up at this fucking dragon thing that's under there.
Very good. Okay, we go to the next turn. The floor is disappearing. Speed, you are almost positive that you can see somebody, maybe even a group of somebodies, down at the bottom of this stairwell, and then it's gone. The floor has sunk into the walls. The pillars have moved out of the walls. And now the walls are beginning to sink into the ceiling as the pillars are beginning to sink into the water. Ruby, you got little dwarvy legs. How fast do you move?
I got spider climb.
That just means that you can run on the wall like it's the floor.
Faster, does it not?
It does not make it
Okay.
faster.
Damn it. What am I looking for? Where am I looking?
Your speed on your main page.
25.
That's not going to be enough.
Have you used all your wild shapes? Just to check.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have. Right. Fuck. Okay.
No, it's right.
You run and sprint, dashing.
We do have inspiration, but I don't know if I can use it for something.
Inspiration doesn't give you speed, unfortunately.
Could I use my action that I didn't use instead of swearing at this dragon coral thing to turn and use telekinesis on Ruby to try and pull her through as quick as possible?
That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to ask for 2 checks to see if we can get that teamwork action going there. Ruby, first, I'm going to ask for a strength athletics checks for you for jumping off as far as you possibly can. So let's get that first.
Just a second. I have the mariner's chain shirt, which gives you
A swim speed.
Swim speed. Yeah, your swim speed is makes it. All right. Okay. What check do you want me to do?
Strength athletics, please.
Athletics. +5. Come on.
You want to use that extra D12?
Yeah.
Man, those are fire rolls, dude. Yeah, that's a 23 total. That's fantastic.
Yes.
You are going to succeed in jumping as far as you can possibly jump. Monty, I need an Arcana check for you to bring it home.
He ain't the best, but let's see how this goes.
You want to use one of those inspirations from chat before you even get to that D12?
I'd like to use an inspiration from... Yeah. Yes, please.
Oh, this is the last time I dick about and let Monty ride Ruby. It's not. It's going to happen next session.
Let's see that D12.
Really?
Ugh.
Oh, no!
You reach out, and you weren't even expecting Ruby to be able to jump that far, honestly, is what I think it was. You misjudged the placement of the telekinesis. It doesn't firmly grasp Ruby around the torso or the midsection where the majority of their weight is going to be distributed. It grabs them by the arm, and it pulls them sideways. Luckily, Ruby does have that swim speed. But first, she's going to go careening into the water with a... And the coral drake is going to make a break for her.
Oh no.
Ruby! Ruby!
Monday!
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I might
shit.
try and I genuinely might dive in and try and help you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. How many attacks does it get?
3.
Oh, no.
Whoo!
What do we do, Captain?
Oh no! She's down. She is down.
You make a con save, which is good, but you do still take piercing damage.
She's
Oh
dying.
god damn.
Yeah, she is dead. Like
She's
she's
not dead.
down, guys.
She's not dead. Not dead. You have to
She's
take a
okay.
lot of damage to die outright.
Oh,
You're
wow.
bleeding out though. Yeah, so the Drake just comes with no other viable target. It goes for the only thing that it can see. This we can see like from the underwater view, Ruby's body getting pulled sideways and going off kilter, and then into the water it plunges. This thin ribbon-like creature comes sailing straight for her. And in an instant, it bites, pierces, and stings her, getting ready on its next turn to try and start eating her. We go back to the top of the turn order. Ooh.
Oof.
I'm sorry, Ina, I cannot count that.
No.
I cannot count that. You are
You're in the
unfortunately a
game.
player right now, and I cannot let you use souls in a game that you are playing in.
It's cool. I did this to myself.
Monty, you go first, bud.
How far away is Ruby from Monty at this point?
25 feet. No, wait, no, you failed the pull, so I'm going to say, yeah, 25 is fine. You would have pulled her the other half of the way there, so 25 feet.
I will detach myself from Captain Speed's embrace. I will turn and dive in after Ruby with my cloak on, and I will try and swim as close as I can to Ruby. And I am debating. Actually, seeing this, I'm going to use a rage. Actually, I'm going to rage as a bonus action, which I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a token to put it on, but I think that should be okay. Let's just say I'm raging. Yeah, I'm going to just dive in after Ruby. I'm going to grab Ruby and try and swim away. Rage is a bonus action. I don't know whether I'd have enough speed left to potentially use a disengage to try and get away from it without taking damage.
Doesn't the manta ray give you like an increased swim speed? Or is it just a swim speed?
I believe it does, and I think it's pretty hefty.
60. Yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah.
So I will dive in, swim up to Ruby, grab Ruby while raging, and use my action to disengage so it doesn't nip at my heels, and swim back max speed, max distance as far as I can the other way, and also flick myself in the face just so I can keep that rage up.
Take a 1.
He's like swimming while punching himself in the face.
Homie,
just like bite your lip.
With your speed, you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to grab Ruby and rip your way all the way back like a rocket out of that and land safely. There's the frills that pass over, tearing through the water, churning over one another like a coiling snake, seething and hungry at its stolen meal. The coral drake disappears once more.
Ruby, and I'll like for theatre, just like pretend he's doing like CPR, but he's not really. And I'm gonna give Ruby a Keatomes ointment, which I have 2 of. One dose of ointment can be swallowed, which will be what we're doing in this case. Creature receives and regains 2d8 plus 2 and ceases to be poisoned and cured of any disease. I will give one of those to Ruby, but let's just pretend he's giving awesome CPR like an absolute pro.
I'm not rolling that. I've been rolling bad, man.
Was it 2d8 plus... sorry, I can't remember what I said. Right, there's 1d8. There's 2d8. Not great. Plus the 2. Did it? Oh. Let's try him again then.
Oh, my.
Oh, I don't believe it.
No. It's okay, I can heal myself.
So-
That's enough to bring me back, right?
5 HP. Yeah.
Right. So, like, with 5 HP, Ruby just get like, but she's not feeling
Ruby!
very
You're alive.
That is in there is big. Don't go in.
Welcome back, buddy. Don't scare me like that again.
I'm not having a good day, Monty. Speed, what are we
Oh.
doing here? This is a big mistake.
We need another day off, don't we? Do you remember the good times wandering around the sewers?
I miss the sewers, Monty. I miss the sewers.
I'll embrace Ruby, his good friend.
Oh, thank you, Monty. And I'm gonna heal myself if that's okay.
Captain, your crew needs you. What do we do?
Where it was my character sheet.
Well, stop squabbling. The only thing we can do is press forward.
Right.
Right, Captain.
Right. Cure wounds is 1d8 plus
Brave
3.
face, Monty.
Level 2 is
Brave face. Right.
right. Plus 4 for my wand, right? Plus 4.
D4.
Plus a d4, yeah. Okay, it's better than that. Oh, sorry, guys. I proper biffed that. I didn't see the staircase. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Feeling much better now. Thank you.
Don't scare me like that again.
Right, Captain. Where are we going?
You guys are going on. You guys are going forward. I have a debt to settle. And you see as I turn away from you guys and wink and dive back into the water.
And that's where we're going to cut to our break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back with more booty.
Booty.
Welcome back. Thank you so very much for waiting. I surely do appreciate it. Will is going on a little trip. He's going on an adventure. So he had to cut out for the rest of the session, but I look forward to seeing the way that fight with the coral drake and the butter knife goes. That's going to be interesting.
I did give them weapons.
Yeah. Nah, but nice all speed needs.
That's
Trust.
funny.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
He's awesome.
Makes for a way better story.
It turns out the coral drake really just wanted to complete his cutlery. And once he got that knife, he just stopped being so aggressive because he could have proper dinner parties.
Yep.
That's it. That's why he was so angry.
Just angry.
Couldn't cut anything.
Poor guy.
How is he going to spread that butter?
Now I feel sorry for it.
You can't use a spoon. That'd be unequal distribution.
He took enough of a chunk out of Ruby. I think he got his piecemeal.
No, he just wanted a hug. Oh, man.
So at the top of the stairwell, can I get perception checks from everybody?
You can. You asked very nicely, and I will do just that.
I don't feel like this is going to go well for me, but here we go. Perception.
Yeah, not going to lie, your rolls have been absolutely awful.
I've got a couple of 12s on the inspirations.
Well done.
Rolls have been excellent.
Yeah.
Once the captain plunged into the cold water, you haven't heard a single sound or anything since then. Just nothing.
Right,
We
Monty. It's you and me.
It is you and me. You heard the captain. As much as I want to go in after him, he told us to go on, and I'm not disobeying the captain's orders. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's finish what we started. He'll be fine. He always is. Come on.
Straight on.
Straight on. Why did I click level 1 spell? Oh,
Detect magic.
Detect magic. Yeah, that's what I was just checking. Yeah, cool.
Down the spiral staircase you go. The floor that you arrive on, you imagine, is got to be at least like 200 feet down from how long you've been walking down this stairwell. And finally, when you come down to the bottom, there's this much smaller archway, like about just big enough for a very slight person to walk through. The two of you are a dwarf and a halfling, so it's not too much concern for you, except Ruby might need to turn sideways, but on the inside is a hall of mirrors. One by one by one. They are seamless, but you can see multitudes of yourself staring back through the reflections. This whole room, like a big ring of mirrors.
I flex.
Monty, stop flexing in the mirror. You beat me to it.
Oh, there's so many Montys.
He's just absolutely loving him. Does he notice anything peculiar about the flexing Montys in that look back at him?
No.
Chiseled as ever, Ruby.
I would have lost detect magic, so.
I'm going to go up and touch one of the mirrors, just a random one. The one directly, as if we walked in through this room, into this room, and we just walked straight forward. I'm going to just give it a little tappy tap. Like, knock it like it's a door.
Some strange substance clings to your finger as you pull it away. It stretches out away from the mirror.
What the hell? It's mirror spooge. No!
Can we run like an Arcana check on it?
Ugh. Ugh.
I'll shake it. Can I shake it off? Like, try and shake it off?
It suspends itself in midair, coming off of your finger, floating there.
Whoa. What the hell? What's going on here? Ruby, seeing this?
Yeah, do I? Mirror's Flute is the name of my next album.
Can I pre-order that right now?
Do we recognize the magic at all?
It's
4th level mirror spooge?
no, I can't say that you recognize it.
Okay. Can I throw... Is there like a rock or anything on the floor that I could throw at this mirror?
You've got your
I
cane.
mean, no, it's like a no. It's a beautifully ornate pocket world. There's no dust on anything even. Like it's very well made, very well kept.
Can I try and just push my lobster cane into the mirror that I just touched?
Yeah.
Ear first.
You're first.
Yeah, I'll go big-eared lobster first. Yeah.
Walk into the room ear first.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, I didn't know that was a saying.
I just imagine
a
it
drag
like
race,
Alyssa
my
Edwards
friend.
looking at themselves in the mirror is what Monty's doing. Like,
The cane sinks into the mirror. You can almost feel it being pulled from your grasp.
Oh no. I'll let go of the lobster cane.
It stays suspended there.
This is weird.
Do you pull it out?
Yeah, can I try and just pull it out and then let go?
There's a thin sheet of ice covering the lobster in the top of the cane all the way through.
My lobster's frozen, Ruby. Any idea what's going on?
I have no idea. I think maybe I don't really want to go in. I feel if we go
No.
in, we're gonna die.
I feel like that too. It looks a bit chilly in there. And I tell you what,
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go one by one, just prodding at each mirror with my lobster. Perfectly normal sentence.
Next one. You can feel heat before you even pull it back out.
Okay.
The one after that, there is no second half. You
There's no
stick
second
your
half.
cane,
Oh,
you pull it back out, and there is no second half of your cane.
it's just gone.
Gone.
It's broken.
Sizzling.
Is it broken or just?
Fizzling and smoking at the end.
oh fuck. Wrong mirror.
I'll throw it over my shoulder.
What else have I got here that I can poke? Right.
The next
Okay.
one along. Go on. You're gonna have to. Otherwise, he's just gonna end up like taking clothes off and like flapping. I don't know. Like,
well, how much of his lobster cane was left? We can like pick that up and use the stubby end of it.
okay.
Yeah. So Ruby will pick up what's left of this discarded lobster cane.
It's not,
like,
it's not a lobster cane anymore. It's just a fucking stick.
okay. Yeah, but we can still
Useless.
test with the stick. It's all we've got, man. Like you.
No. It hasn't got the gravitas of the lobster cane. You can feel free to do it if you want.
Yeah, okay. So Ruby's gonna take the little bit of the stick and she's gonna like very carefully poke it into the. Will you stop attacking me? Into the mirrors that Monty hasn't tried. How much of the stick is left? Like, is it safe to do that?
There's half of the stick left. You'd have to get a bit closer.
He is only a halfling after all.
It is at this point, one of the mirrors separates as Hargoth and a few other men behind her step out of it.
Looks like you are running out of proper stick to do the job.
Yeah, have you got a spare stick we can borrow? We see we're poking these mirrors at the minute.
I've done more with less.
That's fucking hilarious.
Nice.
Nice. I am never at the shortage. Come, this way.
Okay.
The men go one way, and Captain Hargoth directs you to another.
We'll follow her, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I will, yeah.
How do we know we can trust you?
Wait, we can't trust anyone at this point, let's be honest.
Are you even real? I don't know what's going on. This mirror world is weird. You saw what it just did to my stick.
I did. That's why I came to help you.
I need you to prove that you're you. What
How
were the
can I do
cards
that?
that I... Well, what were the cards that I had in our game earlier?
And I'll need the DM to just say if it was or not.
You had an ace, a king, and a dragon.
Cool.
Which hand?
The
one
first
where you
one.
had.
The first...
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me. I'm sorry.
Well, no, that would be her response. She'll be like, the first was an ace, a king, and a dragon.
You got a good memory. All right.
I have to remember a lot of information.
Or you count cards. Yeah, okay.
I can't even read. No, just kidding.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
All right, lead the way, Captain.
You come down another corridor. There's a small node at the end, we'll say. Like a little 5x5 hexagonal room. There are 4 statues, one of which Hargoth just accessed. It is still glowing blue with light. There are 3 others going to 3 different places. As you approach them, there's a small brazier in the center of the room with 4 little, looks like pepper grinders with different minerals standing ready to be ground and cast into the flame. What do y'all do?
I'm going to turn to Captain Hargoth and say, hand over the chalice.
I do not have the chalice. That's your task.
Then how did you get you ahead of us? Surely you've got it.
She'll just gesture around to the different statues. They each go somewhere different.
She's good.
I do have one thing I'd like to point out. Our captain had the other chalice, did he not? Or did Monty have it?
The decanter of endless water?
No,
No, the decoy.
Oh, the decoy. We can hand wave that. That's not a big deal. He gave it to you before he jumped into the water.
So, how many pillars? How many nodes were there?
So there's 3 different statues that aren't currently glowing blue. One of them is the one that was just used, which does not lead to the chalice.
So we need to figure out which one goes to the chalice.
So there's the one that she used to get to them. Would it be safe to assume she used another of them to get to this room?
To get
Or
to
did she
this room?
Right, to like use that to get to them. So she knows what 2 of them do, correct?
What one of them does. Okay. I apologize if I did a poor job of explaining how the layers of security work. The first one is that big corridor. The second one is the room of mirrors. And the third one is this set of statues.
And I came
Each of the
in
statues.
through a statue.
Yeah, you already went through the wall of mirrors and everything. You knew where you were going when you came down here for the most part.
Right.
Already successful in your own endeavors. You said that you wanted to double back and make sure the party didn't get completely clobbered, which is fair enough.
Okay. So I know what this one statue does. Did I just guess it? Did I know it by chance? Or did I come through a different one and correctly identify this one to get into this room before?
You came through the mirror and identified the correct statue that you were after.
Gotcha. Lick, I am still trying to issue a test for you here, but seeing as you are down a captain, and she'll gesture to Ruby, a little roughed up. I'll try to make sure you stay alive, but I still want to see your skills at work.
Didn't you just see? I saved Ruby's life, so I think, and that wouldn't have happened if we weren't on this fucking test that you put us on. So, where exactly did that statue go? The one that's glowing? Where? What?
Back
where did that end
to
up?
the mirrors. I came through the mirrors, and I went through here, and
Right.
then I came back through before you could injure your stick further.
Injure my stick.
Further.
What I lack in height, I make up for in girth. Don't you worry. Right. I'm going to go to the one on the far left, and I'm going to flick it.
The statue resonates. It glows green.
See?
For a second.
Green. Green means go. So let's fucking do it. Right.
They apparently have traffic lights in the jewel in the jewel dial.
Yeah. Yeah, Peridot Point is famous for its traffic light system. Revolutionary, some say.
Green is actually the word in common for go.
That's funny.
What happens if we touch the other statues?
They just glow.
Do they glow different colors?
Red and orange.
So we got a green, red, blue, and orange, was it?
Mm-hmm.
The one was blue. Is there any reference to what these colors might mean around the area?
The minerals in those little things are also of corresponding colors.
While they're trying to figure this out, Hargoth is just going to just lightly strum on her lyre, activating her counter charm feature. So since I would assume 30 feet should cover pretty much everybody in this room, advantage on all saving throws and immune to frightened and charm conditions. And she could just do that whenever she's playing.
Nice.
Mega.
Do you know this song, Stealing All Your Shit?
Oh, little friend, of course, I am a pirate.
Please, play it.
She'll play it for you.
It's a
Performance
classic.
You actually do
Alright.
have that one put on there. You can roll that in the open if you want.
Do you say performance?
Yeah.
An absolute classic among pirates.
Only a 4. That's a total of 22.
Got a plus
22 on a
18 to
4.
performance.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Bardic expertise, baby.
Wow. That's amazing.
She's like not even trying, and it looks like it.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
You'd only ever heard it once.
Right.
Are these minerals, are they on, like, the color, does it correspond correctly to the lights, the colored lights that's coming off them as I flick them?
Yeah, it's all the colors
all
in
correct.
the contraptions.
So if we touch one of the panel things, does it do something? Like
there's no panel. There's a brazier in the center of the room.
It's a brazier.
Yeah, it's like a stone brazier, like built into the floor, like a plinth.
Can I just take one of the other, like, say the orange mineral and throw it in the green one, like a bit of it,
Like onto the statue?
like onto? Do they have?
It's only one fire. There's only one brazier.
Can we put
Sorry,
it in
I
the
meant-
fire?
Yeah, fuck it. Put it in a fire.
Which color?
Green.
Green.
Okay. The fire burns a bright green, and you can see it grow significantly brighter, standing up to the ceiling. In the middle of it, a very thin sliver of black stands for but a moment.
Do the same, but with the orange.
Same thing, except it's orange this time. The sliver through the middle is white.
Okay. And what was the other color?
Red.
Red. Red's turn.
Third verse, same
Which-
as the first, except the sliver is gold.
Well, then it's red, isn't it? Because gold's treasure.
Gold means booty. Yeah, let's embrace the. Captain, how did you what do we do with the thing, the red one? It's the red one. Do we what, lick it or something?
She just plays a little bit louder and just smirks and kind of gestures to figure it out.
Fuck it, I'm gonna lick it. The red one.
You are pulled through this, squeezing you tight as by the tongue you are yanked transdimensionally, and you are spat out into a huge chamber. And Monty, let me tell you, bud, you could not be happier right now, because you land into a positively massive pile of gold. Just as far as the eye can see, plates, jewelries, gems. There's like a whole ecosystem in this room. There's like some moss clinging to like the walls. There's like these like small little circular creatures like rolling around in these pits of gold. It's everywhere. It's beautiful. It's glittering gold.
Can we assume that Ruby followed him through, and whilst he's staring at this, all of a sudden Ruby comes flying out after him?
Like just like clips him by the head.
Smashes
Can I,
into the gold.
I'd like to cast glibness on myself before I go through.
Sure. I don't remember what that spell does.
So it's, let me scroll down, but it makes all charisma checks that I do a minimum of 15, and nobody could tell by magic if I'm lying or telling the truth.
Very good.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Just
Okay.
in case. Charisma checks could be very useful.
I think I think as Ruby's like picking herself up and like getting up, Hargoth steps like almost on top of Monty, like having to like step over him to
No, she
Very
just stepped on him.
elegantly so.
She just stepped on him? Okay.
You know, just like carefully and.
Fucking.
Well, she's like proficient in acrobatics, and so she's very gracefully steps
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
we just come flying through and smash into everything.
She just like sticks the landing.
Yeah.
This
Booty.
place is booty. This is booty.
Don't get greedy,
I'll,
Monty.
what do you mean, don't get greedy? Look around. I'm
We
going
need
to
to-
Scrooge
we need to
McDuck for
find
shit,
it. We
and I'm
need-
just going to I'm going to be swimming in this, backstroke, all that good stuff. Scrooge McDuck the fuck out of this.
Silver chalice. I mean, is this the lowest level of the vault? So we in the right place? Like we need
I
to
think
find
we're in the right fucking place. Look at the treasure. It's here somewhere. We need to find it. And then we're going to come back and bring all this back aboard the ship. I don't care if it sinks. This is ours. Look at it all.
Okay, I think Monty got dragon sickness.
Do I know anything about, like, to indicate what level this is, or what protections could be waiting on this level?
Give me another intelligence check to see what you might have found out beforehand.
Oh, this is going to be Aladdin as fuck, isn't it?
Oh
Gonna
shit,
pick up
that's a
the,
nat 20.
Behold the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be something like that. It's got to be, isn't it?
Touch nothing but the chalice.
Yeah.
This chamber protects itself, is what you have found in your research. Swiggy Monty's coming for that booty.
Be careful, little pirates. This place can protect itself. And nobody likes their booty being molested.
That's a strange thing to say, but I agree.
Especially by strangers.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Nobody likes their booty being touched without their permission.
This is
Important
correct.
to get consent before you take the booty.
I roll for
Thank
consent. Please, treasure pile. Come in my bag.
So, y'all are going to start looking for the chalice.
Mhm.
Can I get investigation checks, please?
Hargoth is not going to help them look for it, but she is going to keep an eye out for dangers or warnings.
Would that be perception?
No.
Investigation.
You do manage to find it, however.
Ooh.
Sitting at the top of the pile, a veritable mountain of currency and treasure. A platinum chalice adorned with citrines, glimmering in the ambient light.
How's your sleight of hand, buddy?
I don't fucking care. It's mine. He's just gonna go for it. He just wants it. Like, this is, yeah. He's gonna just climb up and try and grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to make a check here. That's fine. You take your time. You're careful not to knock it down to where all the gold comes just pouring down around you.
He'd love that.
But then you'd be further away from your goal.
That's true. Maybe later.
As you make your way to the top, Hargoth, you can see something stirring beneath. You can see a purple, fleshy tentacle wrapped around the pedestal that this chalice sits on, unwinding and beginning to reach for Monty.
You're not going to save him, or?
Hang on, I'm looking up a thing.
It's fine. I was just joking. You do you.
Scrolling.
You do you. I wouldn't save Monty either, to be honest. I am sure this is fine as well, Alec. I am sure this is fine. It's a friendly tentacle monster.
Okay, I am going to, with like a quick flourish of her loot, there's going to be a bunch of shimmering cards that kind of form an arc around over her head, and she's going to shoot one off towards the tentacle to make a spellcaster's deck attack.
Fantastic. Go ahead and make that attack roll, please.
Okay.
And
Could
you
you
can make that
let
in the
me
open.
know how I do this?
Uh,
It's under my actions and it's like written out. Is there like a... I don't see anything to click and drag.
Thingy.
In the where?
There's like a little claw thingy, isn't there? And a little lasso.
it's a
Mine's not
so she's using an NPC stat block, not
Oh.
a player character stat block, because the stat block was provided to me as an NPC.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All good. So it is.
Oh, so it's plus 12 plus the deck gets an additional +1. So I'll just roll a d20 and then add 13
fantastic.
manually. Or is there somewhere I can...
We can just do it in our heads. Plus 13.
Okay. Thank you for bearing with me while I figure that out.
No problem.
It's all good.
All right.
You say that as if we know what we're doing.
Roll initiative.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
Why has the music changed?
It's a scary times. Oh shit.
Whoop. There you go.
Where did everything go?
I was not trying to drop the stat block, which I accidentally did, so I cleared the chat.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh. Inside info. No, I didn't see it.
Do we need a reroll or did you get the initiative? Can you see
No,
it?
it puts it in the combat tracker. So, up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see a little pair of crossed swords. If you click that, that's where it shows initiative and everything. And that's also where you can drag your attacks and what have you onto the monster. So, as you shoot out this card, it pierces through the gold and it finds purchase in this creature's flesh. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Hang on. Okay. There's some heavy breathing in my ear with this monster.
It's awesome.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 12.
You take 20 damage. What kind of damage is it?
This one is with the spellcaster stack.
Oh, he does not have damage resistance. You're good.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say
20.
it doesn't say, but it's force damage. If that helps for
Oh,
later.
then yeah, definitely gonna go through. Yeah. Yeah. What does it look like when you hit this creature's tentacle right as it's about to grab Monty by the leg?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear over the...
Oh, you're good. What does it look like when you hit this tentacle right before it hits Monty and grabs him by the leg?
So there's the arc of the cards around her, and she just plays a specific note, and it kind of like just shoots out almost like a shuriken, and it's going to hit like the end of the tentacle, like kind of cut off the end of it before it can like quite reach him.
Beautiful. Yeah. Fantastic. That is now where we are going to go into our initiative order. The Horde Mimic is going to go first. It roars in pain. And then all that gold that Monty is standing on is going to begin falling inward as a massive maw begins to open up beneath it. And it is going to... It's gonna try and spray old Monty.
Spray me? With
You take half. That's good. That's really
with
good.
kindness juice?
Not exactly.
Unkindness juice.
It unloads the contents of its last meal upwards in this gaseous form, acidic, caustic mist. You are very quick on your feet, and you hurl yourself upwards, reducing the damage incoming by half.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll its recharge now to see. It can use that next turn. Yeah, it like closes its mouth again as if it's getting ready to belch once more. And we go to Hargoth.
All right. So I am going to be strumming my lute, and I am going to expend one charge of it to do Shatter. Second level. Is that... Did you put that in with the spells here, or do I need to look it up really quick?
Oh, Shatter, no, I did not, sorry. I did not.
Yeah, that's like a loot effect. Okay, give me 1 sec, I can look it up.
Oh, your loot should be on there, actually.
It just says how many charges it has, and that it can do Shatter.
It doesn't have the actual
give me
thing on
the-
it, so,
yeah.
okay. That is a, what kind of saving throw?
And then I gotta Google it. I'm Googling!
I can pull it up on this.
Okay, here we go. Con saving throw. It says 10-foot radius, but the monster's big enough that it can miss Monty and
Yeah, absolutely.
Ruby.
I'm going to guess that a 15 is a failure.
Yes. Also, would it count as inorganic material, or is it organic material, the treasure on top of it?
The treasure will definitely...
Take some damage.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be breaking some treasure as well.
Okay, so that's going to be 3d8.
Will you stop attacking me?
Are you saying that to the mimic? Or?
Oh my god, this cat is driving me nuts.
12 thunder damage. Yeah, so there's this loud, like... We can see gold and jewelry just almost disintegrating as it shatters to pieces. We can see the creature's mouth, like, bounce like a bubble at the sonic attack.
Right. And then I think... I have a question.
Yes.
Is it just the three of us, or are you going to use the stat block for lead pull as well?
I was not planning on it.
Okay, then I won't do this bonus to inspire. Okay. Because I've already used it on them.
That's fair. Okay. Good turn. Monty, it's your turn.
Right, I'm going to, first of all, be pissed off that it did not... would you just confirm that those effects of the rage have actually applied to Monty? Because I can't see if it has.
Does not... yes, I think so. It's... I can't...
Or if I drag it onto the encounter thing, would it apply?
You can... Onto yourself, yeah.
Onto myself.
In the combat tracker? Or onto the enemy? Which one are you asking?
Onto me. I can... Into
For
the...
rage.
For rage, yeah. It's not... Because I'm not showing up on the combat encounter, which is weird.
On the combat tracker, I see.
Yeah, I can't see me.
It's fucking weird.
Sorry. I can't see anything. It's blank.
That's is anybody else having that problem?
No, I can see you.
That's fucking weird. New problems all the time. I put it on you. It's working.
Okay, so I got some rage. Apologies. I don't know. I can't see anything. I'm just
Technology, bro. Tech gremlins. Don't even worry about it.
Doesn't want to show me what's going on in the encounter. Click the swords, all that good stuff. Nothing happening. Anyway, he's going to now that he's pissed off. So rage is a bonus action. I'm going to use. He's going to grab 2 tentacles, one in each hand, and he's going to crackle with electric and radiant energy through pure anger, and he's going to cast Destructive Wave, channeling it down these 2 tentacles to blow this fucking thing to pieces.
Awesome.
So that is a this is con save.
It's a Constitution saving throw. Okay,
It is.
that's a natural 1.
Nice.
That is a nat fucking 1, dude. Okay, so it's 5d6 thunder and then no, that can't be right.
Yeah, no, it's
5d6
5d6 thunder and then 5d6 radiant. Yeah, absolutely.
And then 5d6 radiant.
yeah,
Yeah. Holy
Right.
shit.
I'm gonna have to just roll that in the chat, I'm afraid, because I don't think my encounter thing's
it's on
working.
your character sheet.
Just drop
Yeah.
it in.
Just drop it on the.
Drop it into chat. Yeah, you can just grab the damages and drag them into chat.
Okay, yeah, it's not. It's not working on me. Okay, let's. Has that
Okay.
worked? You seeing that?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the radiant.
Oh,
Oh my
beautiful.
God.
Oh yeah,
You
what's this
see
look
him
like?
just. He's just. You see all of his scars, tattoos, and crab wounds, just like crackling with light and electricity, and he grabs onto 2 of these tentacles, screams as loud as he can, and you see the electricity just like channel through the tentacles into this creature, and then he's just sizzling away, I guess.
Beautiful. Yeah, the destructive wave rips through the creature's form. We can see its mouth like bouncing inwards this time. And that fucked it up. We can see like multitude, like little bitty teeth going flying everywhere. Those larger teeth, like one of them gets like shattered off from the direct force. So like its mouth is kind of hanging open in one side, leaking this caustic gas around its base.
Love it.
Awesome. Ruby,
And
it's your
off.
turn.
So do I need with Flame Blade?
Mhm.
Can I summon it and then attack with it in the same turn?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast that. I've just
Beautiful.
lost it. Yeah. Sorry, my Puppa's wanting a wee, I think. Right. So I do the melee +6, is it?
Yeah, so
I
it'll
drag onto
be
the wall, right?
I believe. Let's check it out. I don't remember off the top of my head. Spells don't have a static. It's going to be based off of your own level. Flame Blade +6, is that right?
It says melee +6. There's the thing there, but there's no save. So
It is a. It should be a melee spell attack, so it should be your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier, which is 3 and 3. Yeah, +6.
yeah, so +6. So that's the bit that I drag on first to see if it hits.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we're gonna do that.
Nice.
Right. And then the fire damage.
Absolutely fucking this thing up. I love it.
Good
Yeah.
damage. Yeah, what does it look like, Ruby?
So Ruby's a bit injured at this point. And she's just like flicks her arm out the side, and this blade of fire just erupts from her hands as if it was like an extension of her body. And she just comes in and wails on this thing and like starts knocking its arms away, and so that she don't get hurt.
Oh, nice, dude. That's your action and a bonus action.
I was thinking bonus action. I do have a potion of healing.
No, you can't. It's a bonus action to cast Flame Blade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, bonus action and then an attack.
So yeah, no, I'm good then. There's nothing more I can do.
Good turn. It's gonna try to get Monty again.
Bring it.
Okay. It opens the mouth.
Oh, he's smiling. Oh, isn't that cute? He's fucking smiling at me.
And it hits you.
Oh.
And because it hit you with a pseudopod attack, you are adhered to it and restrained. And now it gets to make a bite on you, and if it hits, which it has advantage on, it crits. And I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
How does that pan out? How does that look, Monty, when he like lashes out, grabs you, wraps around with his tongue tentacle, and pulls you in to like just give you the big chomp? How do you survive or not even take damage from this?
Yeah, he like goes upside down and he just pushing the more away from clenching. He's just with all of his upside down triangle strength, just like holding these the jaws apart from clenching.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move right along there. Hargoth, it is your turn.
All right, then. Is the whole mound essentially the mimic?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Hargoth is going to move up to make a weapon attack. With her cutlass, so she's going to whip out a cutlass that shimmers with purple energy. And it's going to be +10, so a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Is there a way to do multiple dice at once, or do I have to just
You can
keep
right
tracking?
click, actually. If you hold with left click, you can right click for additional dice. And you can just roll those in the open. In combat, we usually roll everything in the open.
Also, it doesn't have to go in the dice tower?
No, that I do that for skill checks and stuff like that. For combat, we usually do everything out in the open.
Okay. Did that do anything?
Sorry. I'm doing a bad job of explaining today. So you can also just drag into the chat box, and that's how you do open rolls.
Oh, dope. Okay, so that +3, so 9 slashing. And then let me roll my psychic damage. And 7 psychic damage.
Ooh, he's hurt.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he's severely wounded. What does that look like when you charge forward and give him the business?
So she is going to charge forward, whip out this purple shimmering cutlass, and actually just she finds like this big shimmering plate and just sticks it right through the center and like up through to bisect it.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's we can see like ropes of intestines beginning to spill out, and just as that happens, these purple tentacles are reaching out from the wound, trying to pull itself back in and back together. It is on death's door, clinging to life. Monty.
Look at her, boy.
Monty, who does not have a weapon,
And is restrained.
Just gonna try.
and is
Oh, you
restrained.
didn't take a basic weapon when I was giving them in the room?
No.
I was using my lobster's cane.
You have the stick.
No, because I
I'm
had
gonna.
that.
I am going to. So it's a 10. Can I just like? I'm just gonna try and rip this tentacle off using just pure halfling power.
Okay. So you're going to be dealing unarmed strike damage.
I am.
All right. Please make an attack roll.
I will. All right. Okay.
With disadvantage, that is still a hit. It automatically did it, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, you don't have to roll it into the tower.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. What am I rolling?
Unarmed?
Sorry.
Unarmed is flat damage. It is equal to your strength modifier.
That is wonderful news.
Plus 1 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So how much
Sweet.
damage is that total?
My strength is currently +3, and then the 1. Did you say 1?
Yeah. So 4 damage to it, and you are a barbarian, so you do have a second attack.
I do. I'm gonna try and rip it out again.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that this thing is just I'll use the club again.
You are too restrained this time.
This is acceptable.
You are.
May I use?
Go ahead.
May I frenzy?
You certainly may.
I want to try and kill this thing before it has another chance.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Do you still have inspiration? Because you can add it to attack rolls with mine. Do you have a D12 left from earlier?
I do have a T12. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Did you use it twice?
Oh no, I've only used it
you
once.
can only get it once per long rest, I thought.
It was per long or short, so she gave them in between.
No, I thought a character can only benefit from inspiration once per long rest.
Oh, it said long or short. So I guess it depends.
Technically, they haven't stopped to take a rest.
They didn't take a rest, yeah.
No, because Ruby would have been able to recover hit points if they did.
Okay. In that case, this was fun, and Monty might die.
Monty might die, but there is still one thing in between Monty and death, and that is a debt to be repaid from Ruby. He saved you earlier. Are you going to save him?
Okay, so on my fire flame blade, does it remain?
Yeah.
Or does it just?
Yeah.
All right,
so it
just. It's a concentration spell. Okay, so yeah, Ruby's just gonna come back and she's gonna wail on it again. With her. Are you kidding me?
Did you use the advantages from chat yet?
You've got inspiration from
I
doing
do
the
have
recap
inspiration.
as well.
I didn't use that, and I have got it. Can I use my inspiration?
You certainly may. Flameblade is a great spell, Alec. I agree. I love it. I made a whole bunch of different ones. That's a hit.
Nice.
Okay. This is.
How do you kill it?
All right. So as Monty's like struggling and like fighting against it, Ruby just comes in again and she's like, Monty! And she's like swipes underneath him so that he just like goes flying off in like a load of tentacles, and she just kind of wails on this thing a couple of times until it's like nothing but charred liquor. She just like keeps going and like just keeps going until she's absolutely covered in guts.
Oh, beautiful. The sizzling carcass curls in on itself. And the chalice is all that remains.
I would like to telekinetically just slowly guide it over into the hands of my savior, that is Ruby, and just gently lower it into her grasp.
He's like, ooh.
Thank you, Ruby.
Done
What a
it,
team, eh?
Monty. Yeah.
And thank you, Captain, for helping in our test.
We kind of have to get out of here still, Monty.
Yes, you do. But first, I will play you a tune. And she'll strum her lute, and she will cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh,
By doing
My
a little
savior.
healing song. So 3d8 plus my mod. Hang on one moment.
Is this healing all your shit?
healing all your shit. Oh my god, that took me a second. That was beautiful.
I totally missed it till he said.
Ooh.
Plus 5. So 22 healing
Beautiful.
to each of you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad not to be dead.
Yeah, Captain, I assume this is the chalice you were looking for, and she just kind of like throws the fake one over her shoulder, because we don't need it anymore.
Let us see if you can get it out of here first.
Yeah, cool. I'll hold on to it then. It's just kind of like
one more point of healing because it's supposed to be +6, not +5.
Yeah, Ruby just kind of like puts it inside her jacket. It's gone.
She'll just pat both of you on the head and just gesture to the doorway. Go on.
Okay.
Let's do this then. Come on.
We cut to the top of the stairwell. A once more solid ground and a soaking wet Captain Speed with a bloody butcher knife. Or butter knife,
Butter
excuse
knife.
me.
That is badass.
We're just like, Captain. He's like, Captain. He's like, yeah.
He nods to you and then looks at Hargoth and goes, Captain.
So, is that pirate enough for you?
There's still the matter of getting out of the vault, little pirate.
And Ruby's like, we ain't got a silver chalice. We ain't got the platinum chalice.
Best day ever.
Let's go. We need to get out of here.
Yeah.
We see, I think the next thing, the party aboard the Captain's Honor once more. A good deal of merriment being had at what I assume you guys are hyping up to be a huge dub to the crew. Yeah, I turn it over to you guys to kind of close us out here. Mission accomplished. Y'all did the thing. Good job.
Thank you very much.
So Ruby's like, Captain, I believe this is yours.
Indeed, thank you. She will take it. She will pick it up, inspect it, look at it. She will just stroke a jewel on the front of it, and it'll fill itself up with rum. She'll shot it down really quickly and then toss it back to you guys. Very good, but I don't need this. Let me show you what I got. And she will actually take out it's the tablet of ruin, correct?
A tablet of ruin.
A tablet of ruin. Show it to you. If you are dealing with... Oh, go ahead.
What is this?
If you are going to be dealing with Ithaka, we have learned that he is trying to get these tablets of ruin, powerful artifacts that the King of Ransom and Ruin and I happen to agree do not want to fall into his disgusting, decaying hands. Look for these. If you find them, keep them safe. Let us know. After all, the court always needs its associates to be helping them with important missions, no?
Well, you may not think of as much of pirates, but we are very good associates.
That means that you are pirates now, sweet one. And she will pat you on the head. And just...
Oh, Ruby.
She's so
You can
used
roll
to pretending
vision
she's not a pirate. Like, she's like, I'm not, like, she's so used to lying to everyone. She doesn't
I
know
think
what's
that's
down.
I think that's the note to end it on right there. Being fully made pirates, associates of the Court of Ransom and Ruin, and then all the other stuff that you guys will find out that I don't want chat to know about until it's relevant. We can talk about later.
Of course, the chips that your captain was having exchanged over were still on the ship with the guy who was taking them to cash them out because you ran out of there.
He could have come with us. It's fine.
Yeah, they would get it to you eventually. The
Yes.
2,000 gold
She'll make sure that you get that.
stacked. Well, with that, I think we're going to wrap to a close. Thank you once again to Ina for being here. It was a blast having you. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much. This
So
is so
good.
much fun. I love being pirate.
It's so much chaos, isn't it?
So good.
Did I
you were
tell you
awesome.
I'm nicer than my husband?
yeah. No. Yeah, you healed us.
I'm a nice pirate lord.
That's yeah. No. Well, I appreciate you. Shout outs to Shiv. We miss you, buddy. We're gonna look forward to having you back next session. But hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, let's roll through our shout outs. Callum, where can people find you, buddy?
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at SeelyTTRPG. Very recently changed from Seely D&D because I play more than just D&D, but I still like D&D. You know, that's what we do on Booty. It's a blast, isn't it? So, yes, but Seely TTRPG going forward, and yeah, come say hello. I'll be changing over other socials and things as well very shortly to Seely TTRPG. And also, you can catch me every Thursday on Homebrew Havoc on Ampersand's D20's Twitch channel. And other things I'm popping up. I believe on Monday, we're also doing a special Super Mario couple of episodes where I am playing a Goomba, which is going to be fun. And yes, and I believe that a certain someone else, a member of the crew here, is also going to be involved with that.
Oh
And-
my.
That's so exciting.
Peach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can think of nobody better to play it.
That's
Awesome.
perfect.
Well, love you, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated as always, dog. Ash, where can people find you?
Hey, yeah, I'm Mash. I am an author, and I'm going to be releasing my debut novel of my epic fantasy series in autumn this year. So if you like hecking gay fantasy, then yeah, give me a follow, because we're gonna have my short story collection out hopefully before May, and then the main series is gonna kick off in October maybe. I don't know. I've not been given dates yet, but it's exciting. We've got the latest issue of TYG Treat Your Geek, which is should be going up live on Amazon at the moment, and we're getting prints on Monday, which should also feature an interview with DMDM Studios, because we did a lovely feature. Yeah. And as Seely said, I will be joining Ampersand as Princess Peach for the Mario. If that's here you go, look, that's my Princess Peach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm going to be dressing up and everything.
Awesome. Well, Mash, thank you. Much love, much appreciation as
for having
always for being
me.
here, dude. Hell yeah. And Ina, our new guest for the session, somebody that we're hoping to have back in the campaign.
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you. No, this was super fun. Any opportunity to be a pirate and use that ridiculous voice, always a good time. I am Ina_Coffin, Koffen. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter mostly Twitter. I am a TTRPG artist, and I'm working on a bunch of projects with Alakazam right now. I'm doing illustrations for his update to Treasures of the Pirate Court, where you can find Hargoth and some of the other people mentioned here, including updating art for that. And I also do individual character portraits and commissions. Yeah, thanks for having me. Derek, you're muted. You've been muted.
Thank you.
The chat's
Sorry.
been saying you've been muted. Sorry.
Muted.
I appreciate it. I'm muted. My bad. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Did you tap your mic?
I pushed the button on my stream deck.
You tapped that booty.
Pro streamer.
Pro
He
streamer.
tapped that booty.
I tapped
He
the booty.
did.
Without consent.
It was my own stream deck. I didn't need consent for it. Tonight you can catch me live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time over at twitch.tv/redemptionva. We're going to be live with a game that we are playtesting for Red. It's a game that he's working on called Lona Frontier Foundation. It's very cool, so looking forward to that. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Elden Ring. I do not know at what time, probably like 9-10 a.m. I don't know how long we'll go for, but I'm really excited about that. I was having a lot of fun streaming Elden Ring the past few days this week, so that's going to continue tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream more Elden Ring on Monday. I might. It just depends because I'm going to be hanging out with my boy. And then Tuesday, Magic on Red's channel at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is usually when we go live with that. On Wednesday, we have Deathwatch, Kill Team Last Bastion at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Thursday, Friday. Oh, Thursday, over on twitch.tv/The Last Omnitech, I'm going to be live with The Skies of Etanria. It's going to be a fantastic Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign that Omni is going to be running. Really looking forward to that. And then on Saturday, I don't think that the Friday game is starting just yet. On Saturday, you can catch me live on 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think also that's this next Saturday. It's either this, yeah, it's got to be this next Saturday. Right here at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with Legacy, First Flight. That is going to be ran by The Last Omnitech, your favorite robot American. Super looking forward to that as well. Very exciting stuff. And then 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time next Saturday, you can catch us live with Covet Syndicate. More in the Morning Castle. Looking forward to that. So stick around, folks. We're going to be raiding into Behold Roleplay. They're playing some Pathfinder. So let's be nice. Let's make some good noise and be supportive.
Exclamation point booty.
Bye.
Bye.